only for mature audiences.
I'm such a loser. I still have my wristband on from.
I was like, you've been waiting. Just say that. You've been waiting. Like, real people see. Oh look! Oh no!
Look at my MegaCon bracelet.
Oh no! I'll take it off after the nooner tomorrow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe by Friday Night Tights. We'll see.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Real BBC Bagging, Boarding and Chatting. I'm your host this week, as Hilda's Babyface. Morland managed to get 2 out of the 3 daylight saving weeks right. Doesn't look like he's got this one right. So we're just cracking on, but it does mean that you can see X-Ray Girl's knockers on this picture. So
there you go.
Some eye candy for the chat there. Gary, how you doing?
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
That could go towards a lot
Hit
of
the
things.
ground running yesterday.
Geeks and Gamers just raided as well. How Geeks and Gamers?
Hell. Yeah, I hit the ground running yesterday. Tried to get out of Starfleet Academy, was canceled video, and then got too tired. And I'm going to turn it into something else in a couple days.
Yeah,
That's my day.
I was indisposed yesterday, and then the news officially broke. We already knew.
Yes, we did.
We already knew on Sunday.
Yes,
that it had been cancelled. But I like the way that Variety was going. Wait, exclusive to Variety. Like, it's 2 old men in rooms that have been converted. Bedrooms converted to offices. That
dude, I mentioned it at the panel.
Did you?
I did. And I said way too much at the panel. I should not have said what I said. I might get in little trouble if that gets out.
Yeah. So don't worry. The panel was only recorded.
It was only recorded. It's only on YouTube.
It's only recorded. It's only on Drinkers After Hours channel.
There's only 750 people there. Something that effect.
How many people are in your line, Gary? How many people are in your line?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Can we shall I show that now? Because that was quite funny.
I did not. Oh, chat's
I did not.
I did not. I didn't do anything. I did not. So yeah, let's show this. Quite funny. So Gary on the 22nd post this picture. The first female doctor played by Jodie Whittaker's line, looking a bit sad. R.I.P. Doctor Who. Yep.
So she's got like 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Yeah.
About 4. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a gimp.
And a gimp sitting there by
And a gimp.
itself. By itself.
I don't know what this gimp's doing. It kind of looks like Bane ready to take over the place or something. I don't know.
I was born in the gimp.
I was born in the gimp. Molded by the gimp.
Molded by the gimp.
I didn't know what missionary was until I was a man, and by then it was blinding.
I was blinded by
blinded. Jodie's got 1, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one's a bit generous, actually. Frank Miller, who's next to her,
has everybody else.
Frank Miller's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, these actually might be filtering over there as well. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, about 9.
What I cut out is the emptiness that's behind that this large person right here on the right. There's nothing.
Him?
There's absolutely nothing after that. So and to refute Mr. Retardus, this was at 10:30, 10:45 a.m. beginning of the day.
At the beginning of the day,
yeah.
Where you had, was it 750 people in
at the panel
auditorium?
in the beginning of the day on a Saturday. Now I didn't charge. I don't know what Jodie was charging. A couple $100.
Fuck off.
So
wait, we were getting a couple of $100 for going to see her.
Were you?
No, is that what it was? We go see Jodie, she gives us a couple of $100.
No, that's what should have happened.
Yeah,
she should have handed it's reparations for Doctor Who fans. She should have given $200 to every fan and said, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to say the things that I said. Oh well,
it's so mean, and I'm like, maybe it is mean to point out the consequences for actions.
Stop being mean to the adult pretender who gets given dream roles and behaves the way that they do and says the things that they say. Don't be mean to them.
I could be meaner. That's all I'll say.
I'm pretty sure we've said some.
No regrets. Stuff. I posted it. I thought it was funny. X-Ray Girl was there when I took the picture. And I'm like, oh, look at this.
Oh, what's the date today?
Today is the 24th of March.
It's the 24th
the year
of
our
March.
Lord 2026.
Oh, what's happening at Christmas this year on the BBC?
On Christmas?
Yeah.
That would be a Christmas special from Russell T. Davies of a Doctor Who of some sort.
Oh, who's Doctor? Who's the Doctor?
No idea.
When are they filming?
No idea. They're gonna have to do like a live episode.
They're running out of time.
They are running out of time.
I mean, they can film
start in April.
in 3 or 4 weeks and then post it. But my God, they are rushed. They're leaving it to the last moment.
They are, and I bet you it's I think it's the gay tenant one. I think it's they'll probably bring him back. Not 10, but
14.
14.
14 who wants to bang Asian Sir Isaac Newton. Well, Indian Sir Isaac Newton. The BBC.
Have you checked to see if the gravity is plugged in?
It's just a dung heap that comes off the tree.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's been a wild weekend. Starfleet Academy's canceled.
Oh,
Black Snape is bitching.
Is he? What's he saying?
Oh, he got death threats.
He got death threats.
Yeah,
that's not cool.
No, it's not.
That's not cool. Don't be sending death threats to actors. Just tell them the shit.
Yeah.
That hurts them. That hurts their ego way more.
Yeah.
So
Daredevil comes out tonight.
Daredevil, for you comes out tonight, for us tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna have to watch that for FNT. I don't want to watch.
Is it 1 episode or 2, guys?
Oh, piss off! I'm only doing 1 if there is 1. 2.
Okay.
Hey, Memology. Whoa, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Hell, Memology. Love you, dude. Yeah, dude. It's like Thursday, like last Thursday, because stuff was going on. I was like, got towards the end of the day, and then somebody said to me, "Hey, what was it like?" I said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "What was it like waking up on a Thursday, not having to do a Starfleet Academy review?"
Oh.
And I was just like, I actually had completely forgot that it was Starfleet Academy Day, because I was preparing for Crimson Desert on the Friday release. So I was getting that in.
I still don't know what it's like because we're still working on a video.
We have
Well,
been for like
that was
5
it.
days straight.
I was kind of getting over me poorly 6. Elmimology as well. Dropping some subs in there.
Oh, what's up, brother?
Dropping some subs in there. Whoa, buddy!
You need the ding.
No, he's definitely not. He's definitely not getting this triangle, mate. Plenty of people that will.
Yep.
Including Alex Kurtzman.
The thing I stole from Memology, sorry, buddy, was how it started, how it's going. With like the Wii music in the background. Memology
stuff.
Legend.
We'll get into the meat and potatoes of these topics in a moment, chat. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah. Starfleet Academy is felted.
Starfleet Academy is felted. It's gay. It likes the company of men. The botanist.
Klingons wear skirts.
Could you just imagine getting those kick boys to do a review of one episode? Warski would have fucking gone back to Coke.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
No.
We like sober Warski.
It'd be crazy. Yeah, Starfleet Academy was definitely, somebody said, felted or feltured. Well, I mean, it could be either. It could be either, knowing that show.
Where's the long man? Good question. Here, I'll
we think the long man's forgotten about daylight saving.
Wakey, Arachnagino and Bakey.
Oh my God. If I hear that fucking line again.
I'm going to bug him. I hope his notifications are on.
He was up late playing Resident Evil.
So if his notifications are on, I'm going Mahler, enter, Mahler, enter. Mahler,
and then he'll come on stream and it'll be extra special deep because he's just woken up and be like, hello, everyone. So, whoa, that is some bass. No, we don't have our daylight saving until this weekend. This coming weekend. Although we are officially in spring now. I think.
We are.
I think we're officially in spring now. We've got rid of winter.
Winter was over like a month ago for us. It's already 90, which for you Celsius homos, it's hot. Okay.
I've actually got long johns on because it's cold.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
At least you have pants on.
Yeah, I do. I have pants over the long john. I've just got long johns on. There are, there's like what you call pants, we call trousers. Trousers over. But it's I'm like, oh, it's nice and warm. Hey, let's just do a quick bit of comic news. Today saw the release of the G.I. Joe Compendium
on Kickstarter.
On Kickstarter.
Came
out at 1 p.m. UK time, so 6 a.m. Pacific. It released. It's been going for just over 3 hours, 3.25 hours. It has so far raised $939,541.
Yikes.
Skybound, they had a massive win with the Transformers Compendium.
Sold the entire comic industry in a day.
Right.
So that proves there's still people still want it. There's still a market out there, and the market is not being satisfied.
No, because I would rather, because I never read all of the G.I. Joe comics. Because we didn't, I don't think we really got them here. I was getting the Transformers, and then we'd get the Transformers G.I. Joe. So I only had a few. So to have the compendium for me is like, oh, this is awesome. I'm just gonna read through all this. And I just also said, what do you think about Transformers 30? It was terrible. The first really bad issue of Transformers. Pretty gutted. I don't know what on earth Kirkman thinks he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, he passed the Matrix. Optimus Prime was challenged by Elita 1 for the leadership, kicked the living shit out of her, and then gave her the Matrix of leadership.
Fuck off.
So Elita Prime is now Elita Prime, and we have Optimus has reverted, but I mean, obviously they're going with a different canon because Optimus couldn't revert because Optimus was destroyed, and he was actually built into Optimus Prime. So it was just like, what happened in the space of like, there's like 29 good issues, and then 30th, I was just like, what are you doing? Now, obviously, somehow IDW returned, right?
Yep.
Now, clearly, Elita 1's not going to stay Elita Prime, but it's just like how it just didn't make any sense. Like Optimus Prime was in those 30 issues, he has gone through hell and back, like through absolute hell and back to save the Autobots, and then he just fucking hands the Matrix of leadership to Elite. It's just like, fuck off.
Well, I'm stopping at 29 then. That's pretty much.
I'll tell you if it picks up, but if it doesn't, pick up in a couple of 3 issues, I'm gonna dip. I don't know why they did it. Yeah, why did they do it? I know we always ask why did they do it. I don't know why they did it. Makes no fucking sense.
All those female Transformer readers.
Oh, massive! That huge market of. So, Gary. So, yeah. So this makes it even more interesting because now we have Elita Prime, and we have RC Magnus.
Really?
Ultra Magnus is deferred to RC.
Okay.
So she's become the new Magnus, which I never knew was a fucking title. I guess it's a title now.
The title.
So she's the new Magnus. So RC's the new Magnus, and Elite is the new Prime.
You're way ahead of me on this, but well, I know where to stop again.
Yeah. Probably I would say issue 24.
24.
24 is the one to stop because Kurtzman takes over at 25, and this is where all these fucking changes come in. Not to be confused, of course, with Arch Magnus.
Yeah, do not do that. And we should probably sue.
Yes. There's been some big deaths this week. You know, in the last week, Chuck Norris passed away.
Yeah.
86. What a legend. Nicholas Brendon. Fucking hell. Xander from Buffy passing away. I've seen some footage of him like about a year ago. He was fucked, dude.
Yeah, dude. He sorry, I was looking something up. He has looked rough over the past couple years, and he did a Facebook video just on the 14th, right? And he looked better than he had in the past. Like you could barely understand what he was saying when he would go.
Oh, yeah, you can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, but his voice is still like crackling and stuff, and it sounds like he was still on coke. Yeah. It's substance abuse. They said natural causes. When they say natural causes, they said that about Michelle Trachtenberg too, and it's like it's substance abuse.
And George
yeah. And it's like they OD'd, and like people should know they OD'd. I think that should actually be out there to show the consequences of ODing. It's like, well, what about the privacy? It's like, well, they're dead, so they don't care.
Yeah.
And it might, wake somebody up who's using right now. And that's how the late great Art Bell died. He OD'd.
Did he?
Yeah, he OD'd. He was on Vicodin and I think Oxys. Tom Petty, fentanyl.
Yeah,
Prince, fentanyl.
But that looks like was a
Michael Jackson OD'd.
And that looks like that was another forced OD.
Yeah,
Prince.
Yeah,
another fentanyl.
Fucking hell. But
Crazy.
I wasn't like super surprised to hear that Nicholas Brendon died. It's just sad. But we were at Universal.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you see it and you're like, the guy was 54. He's younger than you.
Yeah.
Just a couple of years older than me. And yet you see it and you're just like, I'm not.
Oh, my heart goes
surprised.
out. Like just all the mannerisms. It's like I recognize all that from when I was tweaking out on fucking coke, right? So I'm like, it kind of hurts to see. It does. And I, I think he's just had a rough life and was a star too early and wasn't ready. And Hollywood chews the young out and spits them out, or they eat them whole. Not a surprising thing with the child actor who, had peaked early.
Well, Nicholas Brendon only had one other show really after Buffy that did anything, which was that cooking one.
Yeah, I think.
And then he just vanished.
He started partying. Yeah, he started partying hard. So, my heart goes out to the family. His suffering is over. That's the thing, is like, that is suffering, bro.
And then Miss Tessmacher from the original Supermaga, Valerie
lived a good Valerie Perrine.
There you go.
Who I had, like, Superman was great to watch when you were an 8-year-old because you had like Sarah Douglas, who was the bad girl hottie you can have a crush on.
I always had a thing for her.
Valerie Perrine, the voluptuous. Speaking of voluptuous,
here's voluptuous.
Do you know how annoying it is to be a part of multiple shows that some don't change their time and some do? I don't blame you. I blame
me. Sounds like you're blaming me. Yeah. Okay.
I blame the universe. But I'm here. I'm alive.
Hey.
Messages wake you up?
No.
Okay. I wish they did. If your notifications were on, I'm like Mahler, like a little kid.
Are you there yet?
Well, that's my kid. Dad.
Hello, Morley. How are you?
Oh, we're all good. Happy. I completed the original Resident Evil. Are you proud of me?
I was watching.
I did. Jill and Chris. Chris is way harder.
Both streams.
Not even close to fair.
I was looking. You kind of smashed through Jill so easily because of.
Wow. Did you plow Jill?
I sure did.
He smashed through Jill.
Crushing.
Well, it's when he was watching your Chris one. You're there kind of like working out your ammo, blah, 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 rationing it. Who should I run past? What should Then with Jill, we just had like 72 shotgun shells.
One of the first things they give you is a bazooka. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Easier.
But if you blow all your ammo early on that, then you can get yourself into trouble. I mean, the last time I played Resident Evil on the PlayStation must have been, well, probably 25 years ago.
Oh, damn.
The PlayStation version, yeah. PlayStation, OG PlayStation one. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I saw you become a Jill sandwich.
Oh. Yes, people were like they were robbed of Jill sandwich, the quote, but they weren't robbed of Jill sandwich, the reality.
And you didn't save Barry.
I didn't even know about that. I don't know these things. People were like, you didn't wait at the hole for long enough. And I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know why
that would be the hole where he drops the rope.
The rope, yeah. But I didn't know that's what that was. I just,
you just turned around and fucked off. That's
well, maybe next time you should hold on to that fucking rope, Barry.
In all fairness, it was a bit shit of him dropping it. Like, what's all that about? Dropping a rope.
Maybe that was part of Wesker's plan. You drop that rope.
Dropping the soap. I'm just trying to add to the conversation.
I'm just trying to think in Resident Evil who would like to drop the soap.
Oh,
How was Mila Jovovich? Was she hot?
She's 9 games, dude.
What? Fuck the games then.
Wow. That is crazy. Yeah, and then so you're gonna play the remastered Resident Evil next. The remake.
Yeah, remake HD specifically, which isn't that funny? You get Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil remake HD, and then in what, like 3 years, we're gonna get Resident Evil remake, HD remake.
What about the director's cut? What about Resident Evil the director's cut?
How about a newer good game? Can they do that?
Resident Evil 9.
Well,
just asking. I'm trying to add to the conversation. Is Mila Jovovich in Resident Evil 9?
They are remaking the remake of Resident Evil.
Oh my god! Can they remake the Lord of the Rings games?
Which is looking to come out around
I want to play those.
2031. They reckon ish.
The amazing the Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 games, the Sony PlayStation ones. Can they remake those from the movies? Those were fucking awesome too.
Well, they did do some Spider-Man games recently.
Spider-Man sure did,
but not the ones from the movies.
Not the ones from the movies.
The Tobey Maguire movies. Those were fun games. Right,
Did you play the one where you could play the whole campaign as Green Goblin if you wanted to?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
My son and I played it. So
it was like fully functioning too. I thought it was great.
Fully functioning.
My older son is a legit gamer.
Gamer. Oof.
He's a gamer.
Gamer.
I'm sponsored by Gamer Subs. Does that still piss you off?
Yes. Yes, it does. And the worst thing is, when Melissa sent me a tub of it, it was really nice.
Whoa. It was really nice.
It's really nice.
I liked it.
Really damn nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mahler's here and a little awake. Nicholas Brendon, dude. Thoughts?
What do you mean thoughts? Like about just how
him dying.
And
really,
Xander being the most. I don't know. We're on a stream, Mahler, so I know it's early. But thoughts on how misunderstood Xander is as a character by some of the fans.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Fucking retarded. Talk about Xander.
I was gonna say, I think you left that on.
Why does it do this? Why do you like turn this off and then suddenly just turns it back on automatically?
That's weird.
He wasn't like done complaining, but he muted himself.
I know. That's funny.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I guess you could start with like, this was kind of unfortunately coming in the sense that I think was it 2 years ago he had a heart attack?
Yep.
And then he had like a serious spinal injury as well, or something to do with, I think it was hereditary to some extent, but basically like serious medical issues, so putting him in hospital, combined with a very over reliance on drugs and alcohol. So it was, you know, it's horrible, it sucks, but it was also somewhat expected because he was just not able to get the help he needed. So yeah, extremely tragic. And as to the character, I guess, you know, like the Buffy fandom is a fucking nightmare to an extent. Their assessment of like loads of different things is mind-boggling. Whenever I'm like watching the show with somebody, I'll be like, by the way, do you know that like the vast majority of the fans think X or Y or Z? Do you know that the fans don't hate Connor the most? And you're like, what? You know, because they should. Okay, Connor's the worst. The worst.
That is just objectively not true. Everybody hates Connor. There might be a sect that like him, but
there are people who hate. The way it works is they'll be like, Connor grew up in a hell dimension, so you know it makes sense that he's the way that he is. But Xander, and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, there's a lot of that. You know, they hate Riley too. I've never understood that because he's completely like harmless, except like, you know,
yeah,
to himself, I guess. At the end,
that's he's one of Melissa's favorites.
Well, but the meme with him is that he was too nice and normal.
That's the point of
I
the
know.
character. With Connor, it was understandable he acted that way. It's how long he acted that way. It just went on so fucking long.
His screen time is ridiculous in season 4.
It's, and I know you're tired, but yeah, you're the first person I thought of. I heard it waiting in line for Hagrid ride. And as I told Az earlier, I'm like, I was not really surprised. I was like, bummer. It's sad, but I'm not surprised. I kind of thought he would be out earlier watching his video. So while I was waiting in line, I went to his last video, which is on the 14th, which, to be fair, is one of his more coherent ones. But it's really sad. Addiction's fucking terrible. And I don't like that there's this new thing where the family's like, well, it's natural causes. Well, that's just, I mean, I know I understand the protecting privacy and they don't want to deal with that stuff, but bigger picture is they died from substance abuse. And the more people see that, the more people might not die from substance abuse. Maybe their death can have some meaning, right? But it's not natural causes when you slowly poison yourself to death.
No.
Your heart gives out because of the drugs. My heart gave out because of the drugs. It wasn't natural causes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's this is do you want to see the final video or not?
Yeah, let's see it.
This is the final video. So it kind of gives you an idea.
Everybody on Instagram. I am Nicholas Brendon. This is I guess kind of a fireside chat thing that I do it on Facebook too, and I just figured, what the fuck is a fire? And there's me, there's you. This is so much harder to read. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Trans Dungeon, Labyrinth, _baby, and others. Okay. Amantha the Oddity. Nailed it. Sounds like I wonder why they have to put them all together like this. And
wondering the same thing, brother.
Yeah, he's kind of giving you.
This is an Instagram video. So the one I saw was him like rocking in a chair on the 14th. So this one came after it. Okay, and he still sounds like way better here than he did a year ago, when you could he was like,
barely legible.
Yeah.
Barely legible.
But I can hear like the way the speech pattern is.
I saw a comment in chat. That's what I'm giggling at.
No, it just sounds like substance abuse. Those of you out there who have done it in the past, it sounds familiar, doesn't it? Like it's really sad.
EG, that's right. I'm a player. Landon, is that is that an underscore? Like, you've got that higher, and then you got that line lower. Cool. _camp _79, Gabriella the person, and 5 others. Let's see, Yvonne Kenway, good morning from Germany. Holy shit, it's so crazy.
Yeah, he sounds like almost 100% better than he did a year ago.
He doesn't.
But he doesn't sound
he
good.
doesn't. He's not. He's not even remotely compass mentis.
No. And I'm wondering, we could speculate all day long, but say he was on some kind of opioid and then they put him on like Suboxone, right? Which is a way to get you off. It's a drug to fight another drug that they say is not addictive, but it's highly addictive. They say it doesn't have a kick if you wean off it. That is entirely fucking untrue. You have a kick that's just as bad as a heroin kick or a Vicodin kick or an oxy kick. The thing is, it's got inhibitors, right? So the other drugs, so if you did Vicodin or heroin, it wouldn't work. Problem is, people get on Suboxone, they do it, then they stay on the Suboxone and they go to the heroin or the Vicodin and they won't get high and they do too much and then they OD. right? I'm not saying that's what happened here. He could have just done a line of coke and his fucking heart stopped. Who knows?
But he had big alcohol issues as well.
Yeah,
I don't know if he got over those, but he did have bad.
Yeah, and that could kill you in your 40s. My sister's fiance, my older sister's fiance, died. Drank himself to death at 40, at the age of 40. Just all his organs gave out. He was pickled every day. So I learned the term pickle. He told, yeah. So it's really sad. And with all the Buffy news, he was never going to be part of it. And with what happened to Michelle Trachtenberg, and nothing awesome about this at all. But I'm not surprised.
No, it's just one of those weird things. It is very, very sad. And at the same time, you're completely unsurprised by the news.
No, it's like when Kurt Cobain finally offed himself. I was like, because he had tried it a couple of months before.
Yeah.
So
I even remember that because I was on a train. I was 19 years old, and I was going down on a train to see my mate because we'd finished school. So I was seeing a mate outside of school because they were set, whatever they were doing. And there was this, and it was just this carriage, and it was just me in this carriage. And then on the other table across the way, there's this last very, similar age to myself. And then we just kind of like kept looking at each other throughout the journey. And then eventually I just went over to a table, sat down, and we started chatting. And she started telling me how she had tickets to go see Kurt Cobain in concert. And I was just like, that I said, I don't know if you're going to be able to see him now because he's just tried to do himself. He's just tried to commit suicide. And I remember that because of that conversation. And then just a couple of weeks after that, boom, done. Was it my boyfriend? Yes, it was I was going to see my boyfriend. Yeah,
you were.
What are those?
Italian Marvel tarot cards. Very difficult to find. These things are
nice.
Awesome. They are quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, enough of death.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the death of a TV show.
Enough of death. Let's talk about more death of a TV show. Starfleet Academy is officially cancelled. Hold on. Officially cancelled in the and just to kind of go in the same vein as Starfleet Academy, cancelled in the gayest way possible by the fluffiest of language. It's not you. Oh, why? Nice. Awesome.
Karate Commandos.
He's not dead, by the way.
No.
Death went after him, and Death's just like, no. Don't think so. But yeah, they gave it the old flowery language. Starfleet Academy's coming to an end. We want to thank everyone for being so amazing, for blazing, for breaking new ground, for this. That just like, so why are you canceling it then? If it's doing all this wonderful stuff that you reckon it's doing, why are you canceling it then?
Well, okay, so you know what the cope is. Sorry, I'll get this plastic away from the mic.
The cope is the right wingers have forced it to them to
didn't they say that about Acolyte?
Yes,
exactly. And you know what else they said about the Acolyte? Nobody wants newer stories. They just want to live in nostalgia. And if we can't get back of this, if we can't get past the crowd who just wants nostalgia, then it doesn't have a future.
Why is every new story I'm gay?
Yeah,
that's every new story.
To expand a little bit on what Chris Gore said is like the biggest mistake Hollywood ever made was taking Star Wars, which was a male brand, and turning it into a female brand, and it will be the most costly. Well, they took Star Trek and Doctor Who in particular, and Star Wars with the Acolyte, and made them into gay brands.
Yes. Yeah, they
where even gay people call them gay.
Doctor Who. Yeah, and probably Star Trek as well. They just became LGBTQIA brands.
Yep.
Or whatever the fuck that shit means.
So it's not surprising, but they're still going to get a season 2. That's still going to happen. And
Why?
It's because of Kurtzman's grift. So, and this was what he was really good at. He was able to convince people who never watched Star Trek, never cared about Star Trek. They just wanted Star Trek on their streaming service. Quality did not even enter into it. They didn't respect it. They didn't think that. Honestly, I think they're happy with what they got because they don't believe in Star Trek, like at all. The previous ownership, like at all. So they're just like, if anybody watches it this good and we're just hanging on to the IP. That's the only way I could work it out in my head. So Kurtzman could come back and he can finish stuff. It was really expensive, but it was also greenlit in a time where they were still doing like 2-season orders. We talked about this, Mahler. If Buffy had been done 2 years ago, it would have gotten a two-season order. If it had been greenlit 2 years ago.
We've avoided the Buffy apocalypse twice through insane like coincidences. Basically, like the first time around nearly happened, but Joss got cancelled and it scuppered the whole thing. This time around, depending on who you listen to, it just wasn't good enough, which is an insane result these days, that a show isn't, especially one that's like, you know, a reboot show or a requel, a midquel, or whatever quel, is not gone forward with because of quality. You just don't hear that these days anymore.
No. And well, pilots making a comeback. Now, comeback is they used to order 60 pilots, even back as far as 2018, guys. This year they ordered 9. Last year they ordered 0. Or a year before they ordered 0. So they're going back to pilots. And Alex Kurtzman was able to just get he gets 2 seasons booked. So it's contractual. They could still not release it if they want. I mean, that's utter bullshit that they have to. They can buy him out. And Real Fake Wizard brought this up, and he's absolutely right. Is what's Star Trek worth to you as the people who own it? Is it worth risking another season? It's not. It doesn't even cover the driver space to store the fucking show. Like, there's not enough people watching it, and actually, that storage space is pretty expensive to maintain.
Have you seen like people getting a bit sad and mad of like Hulu stole from us the ability to see this wonderful new Buffy show, and it's like,
did you read
this for me? Well, didn't Sarah Michelle Gellar was like, shouldn't be reading that because it's not representative of what the final episode would be. And it's like, oh, you mean like all scripts ever? Like, that's how that works. And yet there are some scripts that you read and you go, holy shit, that's really good. And there are some that are not quite like that.
Is Drew's Scriptorama still around? Do you remember that website, guys? Drew's Scriptorama. It's an old site, goes back 20, almost 30 years. And it has just scripts on it for free. And I read the Kevin Smith Superman script, the James Cameron Spider-Man script, both awful, by the way. Utterly terrible. I wonder if that's still around.
I was given the script for the reboot of Quantum Leap. So I was given the script for that, and it was not exact. The first episode, because I did watch the first episode, was not exact, but it was a decent approximation of what was in that original script. There were changes, there were tweaks for sure. So what we saw in that script for Buffy would have been a pretty decent representation of what that first episode was going to be.
Plenty of dialogue would have been verbatim in the actual thing for sure.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we get to judge it as a foundation then anyway. It's just, it is a bit embarrassing. If anyone had read it, you'd know why. Like, of course they feel embarrassed people read that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's absolute tripe, absolute trash.
But no. Now that it's like securely not happening, people are like, "Oh, it would have been so wonderful." And it's like, no, it fucking wouldn't have.
No. So did they actually record that?
Yeah, the 90-minute pilot where it's all these new characters, and then she pops in at the end. Because I remember one screenshot was going around was Sarah Michelle Gellar in a red dress, which is what they say at the end of that script.
Oh yeah, and and one of the criticisms apparently of the cancellation was the fact that the new Slayer was too small.
Too small.
Too small. She was too small.
Well,
I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar's only 5'3" or something, isn't she?
There's I saw a thing about, I don't know if this is true, but the Now You See Me 2 movie, Sarah Michelle Gellar's in that, and apparently the guys organized that said like, we'd like to help make Buffy happen. Maybe we can do something about and I'm just sitting there like, this is kind of like a Morbius situation. Like, you see people online saying they want it, but if you actually put the work in to create this whole season, you ain't going to get a comeback for it. Like, it's not going to happen.
Well, the news I heard from my contact was that they are still hot on doing something with the Buffy franchise.
Yeah, I think that was even said publicly to some extent. I've read it from a few different people, but it's just like, that doesn't really matter if there's nothing to push forward. As in, like, if they're smart enough to realize that script was horrible, the pilot's horrible, they just got to do a full reset, I guess, until they find something. But, again, I would just rather go dormant forever, but, we're not going to be that lucky.
No. It's like the Wonder Woman. Remember the Wonder Woman pilot? For the TV show that never happened?
James Gunn TV show? That's another thing that's
not that
happening.
one. The one with, what's she called? Adrienne
Palicki, yeah. I watched that. I did. And it was by David R. Kelly, right? The guy who did Boston Legal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, she was hot looking. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Woman. She's in Orville too.
Yes, she's the second in command.
So, sorry, going back to Transformers. Alita Prime, it transforms into a jet now. So she was originally a car. So yeah, if she's a car, will she be able to parallel park now?
Oh. She doesn't have to parallel park now. She doesn't even have to drive now.
Yeah, right. She's girl boss. Sorry, continue.
I'm sure her and RC Magnus are gonna lead the Autobots into
a car.
Both of them were cars.
Yeah. Like a pink car.
Pink car for RC.
Yeah.
Like a darkish pink for Alita Prime.
Chat's like, no, she cannot parallel park.
The answer is she's female, so the answer is no.
The answer is no. Starfleet Academy got 2 seasons because Kurtzman bullshit a bunch of board members who don't watch Star Trek. New management comes in, and now I am more convinced than ever they put that thing, which they've done before, it's not the first time they've done it, but I think they put Starfleet Academy on YouTube as a bit of a humiliation ritual. I think I can roll with that a little bit.
Honestly, I don't think so. I think because there is so much, and we know this isn't how things operate, but there's so much virtue signaling going on social media. I think they put it onto YouTube and they thought they were going to grab themselves an audience. I really do. I thought they thought they were going to.
There's David Ellison and Kurtzman. Mm-hmm. So there's management and there's Kurtzman. So Kurtzman can think one way. I think management is, let's see how popular this really is. Let's roll with this. Let's go. Let's see, buddy.
Well, if that was the case, let's say I gave you the Ellison pitch. If you said I gave you the Kurtzman pitch. Let's say Ellison said, all right, let's see how popular this is going to be. Let's pop it up on YouTube. And it did what it did. Then, yeah, that is humiliating because a review from you got more views than the episode watched by people. And the funny, remember the cope? The YouTube cope was, people don't want to watch this for free. They want to subscribe to Paramount Plus where they'll watch it there.
And who said that? Rachel effing Leishman.
She is a
from Mary Sue.
Fucking retard.
Yes, she is.
I can fucking smell it from here, dude.
I often go, you know, I'd rather pay for this than see it for free in the same quality.
Most Star Trek fans are already subscribed to Paramount Plus, so they'll just go see it there. Are you fucking retarded?
You got to be retarded. And it's if they want to blame YouTubers, I'll accept responsibility. You can accept responsibility. Hell, even Mahler. You didn't even watch it. We're gonna blame Mahler too.
Did you not watch it, Morley?
Why? Have we spoken about it like once?
Are you just realizing he didn't watch it?
Isn't he? He's cunning.
I didn't. What did I do? Convince you that I had?
You just know. You know exactly when to keep quiet.
When I don't know what I'm talking about.
When you don't want to be involved in something.
I'll learn that someday.
Yeah, I won't. Sadly, no. I never will. But
but yeah, I landed in Austin yesterday, got off the plane, and phone just Starfleet's canceled. People DMing me. It was wonderful. I was so happy. Problem is, we're still getting another season. We're still getting 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds, and Kurtzman is still employed, technically. His contract's up this year. I think this is a precursor to him being axed, for sure. What I heard is they're actually going to let it kind of sit for a while, which is probably what they should do. No, it's definitely what they should do. Because I've been asking all week. I asked you guys, like, pitch me a Star Trek movie that will get people into the theater.
No.
You can't.
You can't. Star Trek isn't a movie franchise.
Agreed.
What
But they have announced 2 possible
2 movies, but they don't know what they're doing. They've announced 2. Remember when they kept saying Star Trek 4 is in production to ask the actors whether or not they want to do it.
Yep, we don't have any funding. We just want to do it. What's your idea, Mahler?
Star Trek movie where you have like some kind of maybe bounty hunter with a little baby creature, and they just go on adventures. 200 million.
Genius.
The baby can't talk. The older one doesn't talk either.
Fuck.
They don't really talk, but there's action scenes, and we could also
got good
bring
news
in
for you, Mauler.
We're gonna have completely disconnected scenes, and you're gonna see all of your favorite characters, one per scene, and then we'll launch TV shows off of all those scenes.
Can we have somebody with an out of tune recorder,
Baby Q,
that goes?
I think that's a great idea. I'm not gonna put that, but what I want is an episode where like they bump into Spock and he kills a bunch of people, and then we have the book of Spock. I think that could be if we could just get that working. I think there's a lot of money to be made there.
Baby Borg chats on it, man. Baby Borg.
Baby Borg.
Baby Q would be funny, actually.
Yeah. Resistance to its cuteness is futile.
Yep.
Oh my God, Baby Borg. I can see that actually being a Kurtzman show.
Dude, he's so cute that everybody goes up to him and he just fucking assimilates the shit out of everybody. He's all, look at me, I'm so cute.
Yeah. He's just like...
We're dangerously close to giving them very valuable ideas. We can't be doing that.
Assimilating the universe through cuteness.
Your Starfleet review title is too retarded to assimilate.
Dude, yeah. What? They're too retarded. Yeah.
I like the
Borg's
Borg's
like episode 1 title or something? Starfleet Academy, too retarded for the Borg to assimilate.
When you have 10 episodes, you're like, struggling for the titles. Like by the end, I just who gives a shit, right?
My video that came out on the cancellation about an hour before the stream was Starfleet Academy cancelled. That's my title. That's it. That's all I'm going with. That's all I need.
We could have done vague titles for like the last 4 episodes. It could have been It Gets Worse.
Yeah. How did we get here? They did what?
I want Mahler to do a vague title.
Never. I'm always specific.
Very specific.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I can't
Sometimes.
wait for that trend to go away.
Part of the time.
So it's happened. Everybody was celebrating. I think there's a couple of people upset. Nobody worth mentioning.
There was a guy from NSMBC or something who was here Ahmed Barber. Has this been a guy that you've gone on to here, let me share this. Piers Morgan with. So Ahmed Barber, Trek Central breaking, Academy cancelled. I'm glad they took the Starfleet and Star Trek away from
Academy canceled.
Just Academy cancelled, yes. Because it isn't worthy of the name Star Trek.
How many L's are in canceled? I know, like it's different in the States. It's 1 and it's 2.
It is 2
for you guys, and apparently it's 3 for.
But with that E, there looks like there's 5 L's just going across.
Oh, okay, that's an E. Sorry, it looks like 3. It looks like a bunch of L's.
Right, wait, hang on. So Ahmed Barber, by the way, right, okay, hold on. First thing about this account, he's a fake, right? 103,000 followers. That's pretty good, eh? Well, no, because he's got 69,000 following. So he's simply done a you follow me, I'll follow you. You follow me, I'll follow you to try and get his numbers up. Yeah. So he's just a fake ass bitch. Seen on MSNBC, CNN. So yeah, an absolute fucking retard.
I wouldn't.
Right-wing haters killed something that was objectively amazing. Did this guy watch the show? I'm willing to bet you he never watched the show.
Fuck no.
You don't need to watch the show to be a fan of it, as.
No, this guy is regurgitating something that somebody else tweeted out a few days ago, which was saying that Starfleet, I can't remember which site it was, Variety or something, was just like, Starfleet Academy is objectively the best first season. So he's literally just taken that as his opinion. Told you, fake ass bitch. These anti-woke losers would have had a stroke if Riker rizzing. Oh my God, dude, how fucking on. Rizzing up non-binary aliens in TNG. No, it's completely different. What they don't understand is they try and take something from years gone by, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, when it had a meaning, and then cram it into today, which is just bollocks.
Well,
this is just everything we fucking see now is gay, everything fucking gay, everything gay. 35 years ago, it actually had a meaning. And it wasn't non-binary. There were non-binary in the episode, but the episode was actually about being gay.
And everybody watched it back then, and I didn't hear any problems with it.
No, because it was an interesting episode to watch. But now it's not interesting because it's rammed down your throats in a not. This was also portrayed in an entertaining way with an entertaining story. And the woman, of course, and the actress used was an actress. So it's not like they got 2 dudes together. So he says, Star Trek, he does the old bullshit line, Star Trek has always been progressive. So I replied to this knob jockey. Let's play this wankers game. Let's say that the right-wing haters didn't watch the show, okay? We're boo down with the gays and things. Where are all the left-wing lovers? If the right-wing haters are not watching it, where are all the left-wing lovers who are watching it? It could barely chart on Paramount Plus's own top 10, never mind even thinking about Nielsen. So you want to play the blame game, but even a lot of leftists found this show insufferably wank. So cope harder.
Absolutely. I mean, Robert Meyer Burnett, not exactly MAGA,
No.
hates the show with the intensity of 10,000 suns.
Yes.
Yeah,
you saw more celebration for something like Predator Badlands, with whether it was real or fake, and think how much money that made. If you're saying,
money,
it didn't make money at all. So like with more fanfare, that I imagine that that means that this thing, there's a reason why they would have had this result. But nobody likes this shit. Even the people who say they like this shit don't like this shit.
That is actually a really good point. There is a lot of people just bullshitting that they like this. They haven't watched this.
No,
they don't care. They want their social media engagement. They want their clicks on whatever, blah. But they don't watch it.
No, who's the guy who went after? Is it Target Tory? The guy who saw the toothbrush for like 1 penny, and it was so the price was up there to price the case, because you have to, in a store, you have to price everything for inventory. So it said like 1 penny, and there was a toothbrush in there, and he demanded, and he was some journalist, and he demanded that the toothbrush be sold for 1 penny, and like I think it was Target Tory, I'm not sure, and he put her name everywhere and tried to get her canceled. That guy was complaining.
Oh, David Levitt.
Yeah, David Levitt was complaining about Starfleet Academy getting canceled.
That guy is a grifter. He's just a 100% grifter. And he's a complete fucking wanker. He's a baguette of baguette proportions.
He is.
Yeah. That's all he tries to do.
But that's the people putting up for Starfleet Academy. Not enough people watched it. It's just like Acolyte. It had its fans. There weren't enough. Big shocker when you make an entire season that's just gay. That's all it is.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Crazy, by the way, considering the Acolyte ended with Yoda and Plagueis. Oh, we were robbed. We could have gotten so much more fun. Oh,
because Yoda could have covered up for the crime.
Yeah, you heard that. What Leslie Headland said. My plan was to have Yoda cover up for the Jedi's crimes. So she was going to ruin Yoda. Even fucking hell!
Unbelievable. Believable. It's actually believable.
Completely believable. Absolutely believable. So you're going to have her ruin Yoda while her whatever. Fuck Leslie Headland's fucking obnoxious cunt.
But the parallels are all there, including getting canceled. But we're getting 2 seasons. Are you going to review every single episode of season 2?
I don't. Right at this moment, I don't know. I don't think so, because I don't think anyone will particularly care. And it's very difficult to work up motivation to do something about a show already cancelled. Certainly to put the effort in. And they've already said that this second season is going to focus a lot on Holly Hunter's character. And so it's going to be I guarantee it's going to be unwatchable.
Are they going to make Tatiana Maslany the leader of the Finari Raw?
No, Tatiana Maslany and Paul Giamatti are not in season 2.
Are done?
That's it. They are not in season 2 at all.
Well, there you go.
Giamatti was a 1 and out. Tatiana Maslany was a 1 and out.
Oh, I'm not going to force them to watch, because I'm not going to review individual episodes of this show. Fuck.
And it does end on a cliffhanger, according to them.
Oh, good.
And look, the only thing I want to see hanging in that show is them from a cliff.
Yeah. Metaphorically.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
No, in Starfleet Academy.
In Starfleet Academy.
They got any big stars to replace those guys in season 2? Not a one?
No, I think they blew their budget on season 1 because they knew they were only going to get 2 seasons. And that's why they rushed it out. I can't wait for the puppet episode of Strange New Worlds. They're doing a puppet episode.
Enjoy. Hope you. I've seen the picture.
Oh, and that's coming out this summer. Couple months.
Yeah, season 4, and then the 6 episode season 5. Not too sure, but
So-
the last episode's only 6 episodes. Last season is only 6 episodes.
So I was talking who I talked to, and they said like right now it looks like it's going to rest, despite a couple of movies being talked about being in production. I think David Ellison and his team are still in the process of. That's why it's so weird they went after Paramount or Warner Brothers, because they were still in the process of figuring out Paramount and figuring out why they overpaid for it, like by a lot. And they overpaid for Warner Brothers too. Combined, these studios are $72 billion in debt. It might be higher, but that's what's reported. I don't know. I think I heard Valiant.
But Paramount was
say
49 billion, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, Disney's 43 billion.
Oh my god.
So Disney's in debt too.
Why is every fucking studio in billions of fucking debt?
And I think even Netflix carries debt. What is Netflix's debt? Yeah, Netflix total debt is currently just a low 15 billion.
Just a meager.
Pathetic, really.
Really. So they're all carrying massive debt, which means they have to be the side hustle, the vanity project for larger corporations, which means the industry itself is not profitable. And you could say, well, this is just the economics. And it's like, well, listen, I'm a simple man, but if you are in debt, billions and billions of dollars, you're not profitable. You're just playing a shell game. And the shape that the industry's in, it's no surprise Paramount had to be sold to a production company because they kept getting Alex Kurtzman money to make a show that nobody watched.
Do you think these studios get together every once in a while and they're like, hey guys, you know people used to make money on these like movies and TV?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Yeah, man.
That is crazy.
Oh my god.
Nero says Disney's far more in debt, and you might be right. I've always wondered where the $72 billion for Fox they paid for. How did they get that money back? So again, it's a shell game, and they can Disney. Most of Disney's money comes from income from the parks and cruises, so they're not really an entertainment company. They're an experience company. Netflix is a tech company. Warner Brothers and Paramount have now been purchased by essentially Saudi money and tech money. And I think, is it true? I have to double check. Tencent is involved too. So China.
Yeah. They have.
Oh my god, you hear that?
Like
My voice is cracked.
6%, 6 to 10%.
That wasn't the funniest thing you just accidentally said. I don't know if you caught it.
What was the funniest thing I said before that?
You accidentally did not describe Disney as Disney. You said Diddy.
Diddy. Yeah, you did actually say Diddy.
I meant to say that. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna make it, but you're on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Diddy Corporation.
Yeah, it's true.
Walt Diddy.
Oh, don't be bringing
Disney.
more Walt into it.
It's Diddy money.
It's Diddy time.
I'm still a little tired. I haven't even been home 24 hours.
Wait, you haven't even been okay. Have you slept?
Yeah, I was on a stream late, but I went to bed. I woke up. I got 7 hours sleep.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's Diddy's fault.
It's Diddy's fault. So
Dumb Diddy do.
Don't think we're not going to get Starfleet Academy season 2 this year. I don't think they can do post that quick because they just finished. Maybe like in December, but you look at The Acolyte, you look at Doctor Who, you look at Star Trek. Within the last 2 years, they all hit the wall. You know, we can argue that they've been dead for a while and they're zombie franchises, and you're right. But these were like the definitive kill shots of these franchises, pretty much guaranteeing they don't have a future in the near future at all. Acolyte, Doctor Who series, 14 and 15, and Starfleet Academy.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
What's that?
I'd like to see Netflix's ratings for Discovery comparative to Disney, Paramount Plus's ratings for Starfleet Academy. I think that would be interesting in itself, because the rot started with Jar Jar Trek, and yes, Star Trek Into Darkness is the worst Star Trek film that's ever been made by a country fucking mile. But when it came to TV and Kurtzman Trek starting with Discovery, it would be really interesting to see, because there was still a lot of anticipation about Discovery at the time. Star Trek's coming back to serialized television, television streaming, but it's going back into that sort of storytelling, how it should be, getting away from just rehashing new Kirk, new Spock. And then look what happened with Kurtzman Trek. Another Kirk, another Spock. Khan's granddaughter on the Enterprise before fucking Seed of oh my god. Demons. Yeah. Oh my god. It's just like,
dude, you know that the premiere of Star Trek Discovery was aired on CBS, and there was ratings for it, and they were good.
Oh,
they were really good, because it was the first new Star Trek. Yeah.
So no, they didn't, because they did during the coof. They put it onto CBS.
No. Star Trek Discovery in 2017 the premiere was put on CBS, and it got 8 million people watching. What? But it was the first Star Trek in forever on TV. Not forever, but for a good long time. And yeah, I distinctly remember that. And then they were putting it on the air in Canada, so we were getting Canadian ratings, which weren't very good. But yes, they put the premiere on CBS.
Wow.
So, and then it dipped, and now it's the Star Trek shorts were watched by like 20 or 30,000 people.
Oh, dude, do you want to know what Movie Web's title is for the cancellation of Starfleet Academy?
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
New Star Trek series with an 87% score coming to an end. Okay.
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
It's so tragic.
Oh, here we go. Right. Here we go.
You see this bad boy as?
Let's have a look. That's like the cover
4K.
to the DVDs that I got.
Yeah, this is the 4K, like.
Oh, I got the two individual ones.
This got the soundtrack. It's got
4K. Ours were packaged different. Ours are like thicker and just still DVD sized.
Yeah, I got one of those. I think this was Australian. I think.
Did we ever talk about the batch of episodes they found or whatever? Did you guys check that out?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a friend was telling me, it was like a guy who was obsessed with, was it trains or something, and the episodes he only had them because they featured that or something, and but they got added into, like, basically they found a bunch of old Doctor Who episodes that were previously unseen.
Yes.
I would have thought you might have jumped.
They've got we talked about it last week a little bit, but it's looking up. It was I'm make sure it's March 13th. So 2 lost episodes of Doctor Who: The Daleks' Master Plan, which was thought to be completely lost forever. The Nightmare Begins and Devil's Planet will debut on BBC iPlayer in April. Special London screening is planned with Peter Purves, who starred alongside William Hartnell in 1965. The new find offers fans a rare glimpse of early Dalek creator Terry Nation's classic serials. I don't think they have the complete story, but they had 3, and they're only going to find these things in private collections.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, and so it means we will be getting some good Doctor Who from the first Doctor, who's still the first Doctor to everybody else.
They'll shove fucking.
They might. They did that. Some other ones. Yeah.
I mean, did you see the RTD sharing like a AI video that was pretending to go back in time and and people were just like, "What the fuck?" He did take it down, I guess.
Oh, thank God.
People were like, "I guess he realized." Like, I think he knew. He just didn't realize how much people would hate him for it. That's all. It's not like he thought the video actually went back in time and met. It's just like, oof.
RTD just needs to do what he's doing. Go do your Pet Shop Boy stuff with It's a Sin and theater. That's what you need to do. That is absolutely more your alley and your calling.
Alley.
Back alley.
Yeah.
But just leave Doctor Who alone now. You've done enough damage. Thank you. You've done enough damage for Doctor Who. Just leave that alone.
Well, like we said earlier,
was something.
They don't even have a doctor for this Christmas special.
They don't. We've heard
they can't give it away.
No.
That's so bad.
It's so bad and sad, and here we are, at the bitter end.
Well, look. Just if you put it into perspective, it makes total sense, though. You, Gary, get more views on your Starfleet Academy reviews than Starfleet Academy gets people watching it. Your production for that video was cost of Gary's coffee.
Yeah.
Cost of Gary's electricity. Cost of Gary's editor.
Yep.
Cost of whether or not he went off and got himself a sandwich.
Might have done that
during the production. Quite possible.
Little lady made me a sandwich. So.
Yeah, look, So let's put it this way: your overheads comparative are minimal.
Very minimal.
To a show which is roughly, what is it, an episode? 6 million an episode?
At the very least, 6 to 10.
About $6 to $10 million an episode. And let's just say all things, I'm just throwing numbers. This is not Gary's numbers. But let's just say everything that he did cost him $1,000 with editor and everything. Cost him $1,000 to do that video. Just argument's sake. Let's say $1,000 versus 6 to 10 million, and that guy got more views. And what's even funnier is that review will now be evergreen content for you.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to be rewatching Starfleet Academy ever again.
No.
Okay,
no.
But is there a Paul Giamatti cameo in any of Gary's videos?
Yes. Well, as long as I don't get hit for a copyright claim on the clip I use.
But it's that when you put it into that sort of perspective, it's crazy.
It's
and then no disrespect to you, Gary, then you go look at Drinker.
Yeah.
And Drinker will put out a video and get over 1 million views, probably.
He gets dude, we're like, Drinker got millions on, I think, all of his. He did 3, I think. So he got well over 1 million on all of his. I got 1 million on my first 2.
On your first 2, yeah.
So the second episode got 1 million, which is, I've reviewed back in the past. I've reviewed a lot of TV, episodic TV, and the second video always dips, and this one went up. And then it dipped for the rest of the episodes, and they still did really fucking well. It's kind of insane, like getting 500,000 views on episode like 5. That's insane. That's unheard of. And then when we finally figure it out,
episode 3. Episode 3 for me was the one that got my highest number of views. For the ratings of the show.
Technically it was 3 for me too. Yeah, because they did the first 2 in one.
Yes.
Okay, so
so it was episode
so that's
3,
even crazier that the 3rd episode. But that kind of went that way with Acolyte too, because once you did the Power of Many, that episode.
Come on,
Garrett
man.
and I were laughing.
It was good. It was really good.
When they do the Power of Many, and some girl in the background goes,
"Oh my god,
we're dying!"
No, and one of them was a dude,
and one of them was a dude. And that dude was also in House of the Dragon. So.
And they're a YouTuber also, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're a YouTuber.
House of the Dragon, though, that it is the pirate leader is trans, so in the book. But yeah, it was hilarious.
Your Spock stream.
What a journey it's been.
Got more people watching it, twice as many, nearly thrice as many than their highest peak at Starfleet Academy's streamed release.
Better writing on that Spock stream.
It was.
The story was really quite. You didn't know what was going to happen next.
I was an EP on that stream.
You were actually. He was.
I was the ghostwriter.
You were, and the character. The character progression is. It's quite impressive, if I do say so myself.
We did tool with a different ending where he fell off, but we decided
grabbing some water, BRB.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to fall off. To be honest with you, he was kind of precarious on there. So
you just picture you slowly try to hit him off with a really thin stick.
Yep. Somebody AI'd it. God, I forgot who it was. Where he gets up and flips the bird. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it would work both ways, because in some ways it could represent new track, but then you also don't want it to represent new track. You want it to represent old track. So
yeah,
it's all about the
layers.
Yeah.
Dude, there was themes of perseverance. There was themes of overcoming, because you had to sit on the top of a chair for that long.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Courage,
logic, hope. The chat was funny. They were hilarious. But yeah, that was weird. It was weirder getting on Greg Gutfeld, some dude, a YouTuber, which is hilarious. It was fun. It was fun, and I want it to be over, and it's not over, Mahler, because now I'm going through what you go through all the time. And we upload a video, and then we get the copyright claims, and we go to the timestamps, and we fuck with it individually, throw up another one. We get brand new timestamps, fuck with those to the point where I'm going to have to probably just record a bunch of stuff after the show to be on camera, which they claimed an entire segment, Mahler, where I'm on camera the whole time.
I've had things, where they'll be like, you used a piece of whatever in this, in like the fucking Outlaws thing, like claim the whole thing. It's like, excuse me, like that's a little ridiculous. Like, even if I did steal your thing for a minute, you're entitled to maybe snatching fucking 5 or an hour, but 17. Like,
we got an 11-minute chunk that we had to work out.
I think I mentioned, right, but like TFA Part 5 got hit for every Star Wars film. Like,
that's
Disney
weird, because
a little aggressive.
And and you have found out like it's over an hour. So if you cut this to an hour, which I did, I have a part 1 that is cleared, and that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't want to do that, but if you go to under an hour, you're fine. Really, you go over an hour, man, they go nuts.
Yeah, well, no, that's going to decide. I've got a thing I want to release at a certain point that's rather chunky and not created yet, but likely will be. And I'm already sort of anticipating having to chop it up into 50-minute pieces instead of being able to do the whole thing at once, because I'll tell you, I don't like to talk about it, but I already know obviously it applies to me and many others. Chat, we do not time gets eaten up by copyright fighting, like a lot of it. It's ridiculous. It really ruins the flow of like everything. And when you make certain choices creatively and then they're like, no, you can't do that, you're like, right, so I've got to work hard to undo my work. It's not a great feeling.
No, but I get it. I'm on a mission. I'm like, if I have to record the whole thing, it's just me on camera, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, I mean,
I've wasted enough time on it. It's like, no, this is happening.
You would have thought that, you know, in the past 10 years, it would have improved greatly, especially with all the fucking AI tools. You'd be like, can't you guys just do a thing of, hey, prevent it from being detected by scrambling a little bit of it here and there, just knowing precisely what needs to be done. But no, YouTube are not helpful still. They're just like,
nope.
Sorry, you've got stuff all over the place and we don't know what to do with it. Leave us alone.
And it's getting more and more difficult to actually speak to a human about it.
Yeah.
Everything just hits another AI algorithm, another AI this, another AI that. By the way, G.I. Joe Compendium is over $1 million now in 4.5 hours.
Damn. That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive. Yeah, it's. I can see why they're. I started this by saying, how are they billions in debt? And then you sort of realizing why they are billions in debt.
You understand completely.
Yeah, because if this is just a tip of the iceberg, show this, you know, this is and how many millions have been eaten up, and then you factor in all the other shows which have done the same, and then the buying up, and then the probably the amount of investment that's gone in that's been repaid back at stupid interests. And why are they even going? They should be folded as studios. They should be. You can't be billions in debt and be like, no, we're functioning fine. We're functioning. It's no. Shut them down.
Well, I mean, that's why the entire industry is in contrition. Like it is a contraction. Sorry. It's experiencing shrinkage, and we knew that would happen at the strike. And I was listening to the audiobook of Harry Potter, and they verbally announced the entire cast, and they were talking about Foley. You know what Foley is, right? It's sound effects. You will not need humans to do that anymore, ever again. AI will be able to. It can take that job right now, and the only reason it hasn't is because the industry is worried about how they'll look. But they're going to stop worrying about that like real soon.
Oh yeah.
All they do is try and find loopholes, right? So hire a Foley artist, quote unquote, who does all of it easily, very quickly for very cheap, and then that artist is using AI.
Yep.
That's usually, and then once that slips by for long enough, it'll be like, okay, Foley done by Grim Graham Fleam, and you're like, who's that? And it's like, it's an AI.
Exactly. So that's going to change overnight.
Remember Vader's voice in I can't remember if it was which of the shows, but it was cited as like Vader done by Reese Beecher. And it was like, what the fuck is that? And it's like AI Vader. It's surprising it took this long, but yeah. And then if you can do AI of some of the most iconic voices successfully enough, it's like, wait, why do we need any voice actors?
Well,
good question. Especially with how crazy they are.
At the moment, AI voice isn't there, but it won't be long until it is.
Won't be long until everything is there.
Exactly.
And then we won't need art at all.
Well, exactly. You can just have AI slop all day. AI slop all day. Brought to you by corporations, billions of dollars in debt.
We're heading to the Wally world, ass.
Did you pick this one up?
I couldn't get it anywhere. I could not get it anywhere.
Well, hit him up. So yeah, this one is fantastic. So it's basically a fantasy world invading a modern world.
I want some of that.
It's good. Art is amazing.
AI slop
Mark
is better
Miller.
than woke. They're not the same in as much as you're not having parity fighters here. AI slop is going to be just as bad as woke shite because we're going to get this soulless crap. Yep.
Oh,
Just wait for the first announcement of this is the first fully AI film.
Isn't Aronofsky making one?
Yep.
Or TV show?
No.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, there's a bunch of people who are going to start making. That's happening because they can have their vision realized for next to nothing comparatively, and they can make it on their own. And if you're already a director, you have some sense of how that could, be watchable, I would guess. Don't know if it's going to work out. The industry will fucking hammer them, but whatever.
Do you want to see a fight? Do you want to see Alan Ritchson kick the shit out of his neighbor?
Yeah, that's so I watched the video last night and I didn't see the whole video, so I didn't want to pass full judgment because I'm like, well, I mean, we'll see the video, but before I saw it, I'm like, if the neighbor pushed Alan Ritchson in the wrong or not, if the guy pushed him first and became the aggressor, then he has every right to beat the piss out of him as soon as he puts hands on him. But there's way more to the story now. And Alan Ritchson is driving through a residential neighborhood with his kids on a motorcycle, apparently pretty fast. And it upset one of his neighbors.
Yeah, apparently Alan Ritchson drives through his neighborhood with his kids, making a lot of noise, pissing neighbors off. The neighbor came down to confront him, and this video's cropped because the video only starts with Ritchson kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah. There's a longer one. Did you get the longer one?
I'll see if I can find the longer one.
I've got it. Eric sent it to me.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Oh, and I sent you another video of Laura Thok, but we can get back to that one.
Oh, is she crying?
Yeah, let's
get through this shite quick.
Yeah.
Let's quickly go through this fucking bullshit. I want to thank everyone. My fucking probably.
Out of context, that was easy to understand.
Yeah, I got pretty much all of it. I mean, that was pretty much the gist of it. Here you go. Here you go, Az.
AKA Laura Thok.
Oh, yeah.
I assume you've heard the news by now that Starfleet Academy is not going to be coming back.
It's cancelled.
For season 3.
It's cancelled.
Obviously, gutted. I thought we made an amazing show. The first season was fantastic.
It wasn't.
And we just finished shooting season 2. And I can say season 2 is even better. We just kept building on that platform we made. And in my humble opinion, I think it was one of the best first seasons of Star Trek.
It wasn't
made. But hey, they're going to come on here.
This is called complete gaslighting.
I just want to know, which one do you think is better than which of all those Star Trek shows you've watched?
Yeah.
Tell me the name.
If it's the only Star Trek you've seen, okay, that's still wrong.
Yeah, this is the only show that you've seen. You're still incorrect if it's
You're
the best.
still incorrect.
I disagree, but I'm not here to fight with you right now. I just want to say that it was an absolute honor and a privilege and a pleasure working in the Star Trek universe. I loved every second.
You're in 3 episodes.
Second of playing Laura Thok, and I'm sad that you're not going to get to see more of her story and the story of all the characters as we built them out.
90% of your story was holding Tig Notaro's hand and having a gay relationship with Tig Notaro.
Yeah.
The cast, the crew, the costume department, the prosthetics department, the lighting, writers, exec producers, and directors. We had the most amazing team of people bringing this beautiful show to you. And I'm sad for all of them, as well as you guys out there. My overwhelming feeling right now is gratitude. I am grateful for having been part of this whole universe. I had no idea of the Star Trek universe till I got in it, and now I am hooked.
Wait. I had no idea about the Star Trek universe until I got into it. I was told that these were all massive Star Trek fans.
Yeah, and they just, the first season, the first episode of their season was the best Star Trek first season ever made.
Well, I guess you were right, Gary. She is saying that because it's the only one she knows about, which I guess makes it a truth teller. It is the best one as far as she knows.
Yeah.
It's also the worst one as far as she knows.
It's also the yes.
Yeah.
Are you hooked? And I truly hope and believe that this is not the end of Star Trek.
It's the end.
The message of Gene Roddenberry is still so apt.
Stop trying to.
Okay,
Gene Roddenberry wouldn't fucking be on board with any of this shit that you're doing right now.
Please explain to me the message of Gene Roddenberry, woman.
They get. Do you know what they get caught up on, Gary? Infinite diversity in infinite combinations. That's what they think means stunning and brave. That's what they think.
And
they being the weirdos.
So needed right now. And I hope Star Trek will come back in the future, continuing the same legacy. Obviously, the world is still not ready to hear the message of love, peace.
Love and peace.
You know, it was just so far ahead of its time, everybody. The world is just not ready to hear its message of love and peace when it had a black woman assaulting Asian women in a gay bar in San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know, when a big fat retard was swallowing her comm badge.
Or all the anti-white, anti-male, anti-white male, anti-heterosexual white male that was all stuffed throughout the whole fucking show. No? What happened to that love?
The world is not ready.
There you go.
Joy.
Stephen said infinite diversity. Sorry, Mauler. What did he say?
I just enjoy like awful show comes out. They're just like, do you not love and peace? Are you anti love and peace? Like,
I'm actually anti love and peace, Mauler. I
am pro war.
Infinite war in infinite
pro
hatred.
bad things. Yes.
Diversity, acceptance. Not ready to hear the message of love, peace, infinite diversity, acceptance.
Fuck me. Yeah, lunatics.
The eschewing of violence and senseless wars. We're not ready to hear that message yet. And hopefully one day we will be, and Star Trek will be back stronger than ever. And preferably with the same message and not completely whitewashed.
That doesn't sound very accepting to me.
No! Why? What's wrong with white people?
Well,
you racist bitch.
It's her fucking point of view or none at all, because she's right. When she wakes up in the morning, she is right about everything. She is on the right side of history about absolutely everything. There is no debate. Most dangerous fucking people in the world, retards who think they're right.
OG Star Trek, of course, Uhura, black. We also had Zulu, who was Japanese. TNG, Geordie LaForge is black.
Yeah.
We have Worf, who is black. We have Maria Sirtis, who's Greek Brit. On top of that, then you got DS9. Cisco, who's black. Worf came along into the series, also who's black. Then you have Voyager with Tuvok, who was black. Harry Kim, who was Asian. Then you had Chakotay, who was Native American. Do we have to carry you? These people are. They need. I can't say it. But let's just say if I had some bricks and I had some cement, you could create something, and they could all fucking go against it. Yeah. They are the most obnoxious pieces of fucking dog shit. You wanted to talk there about peace and acceptance, and then you quite clearly want to end your message with a nice anti-fucking white
with the racist message
there, because you're a racist pig.
Yep.
And that's why your show got cancelled, because your version of acceptance and tolerance and inclusion and diversity is a singular path. And it was shown a singular path by the fact there were 11 fucking gay people in the show and 2 straight by the end of the fucking series? Holy shit.
And she also told on her
regular family. Even the families are sorry, Gary, I'm just fucking
No. It's all right. Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
You're going on a good one.
Even with the Klingon family, you had your gay Klingon, and then he had his poly fucking dads. And then where was everyone else's family? Nothing. Nowhere. Non-existent. But all the other couples that you brought in, you had you and fucking Tig holding hands. Most horrible fucking couple fucking imaginable.
Make lesbians hot again.
Then you had fucking Bully Boy, who flirted with every girl in the academy, but whenever his story got told, it was about wanting to get into fucking Gaydon's pants. And then when he went back to his planet to marry so he could rule over his planet because that was his job, he actually gave it all up so he could go back with his boyfriend so his wife-to-be could go off with her girlfriend. These aren't fucking great messages. These aren't wonderful stories of peace and love. They're fucking bollocks. The most vanilla dog shit around. You're not, I don't want to coin my own fucking speech, but you are saying nothing. You have nothing to fucking say. You have no stories to tell other than here's a bunch of aliens, here's a bunch of people, and they're all fucking gay. That is not infinite diversity and infinite combinations. It's about what is out there.
They're never going to be able to beat out TOS. They actually allowed a Scottish person on screen. Like, they actually just put that out to the world. So
he was a man.
No, being gay is not a storyline. It's not an identity. It's an aspect. And simply being gay, being gay in a TV show is about as groundbreaking as I don't know, a black woman with a shaved side of her head at this point. It's been done, overdone. It's nothing new. It's actually old. It's a trope at this point. And people are they were ready. They didn't care before, but now they're absolutely bored by it. They're absolutely bored by it. And you're making this show for no one. It's not for Star Trek fans. You made it for younger people. They didn't watch. They don't care about Star Trek. The laughable part is it's a bunch of old people trying to make a show for Gen Z and Alpha with no clue of what they are. And maybe some of these people involved in the show are parents, but their kids are probably being raised by nannies. They have no fucking idea what kids, they don't even know about their own goddamn kids, much less other people's kids. And they don't know Star Trek. And they keep trying to make Star Trek something it isn't. It's not Harry Potter. It's not X-Men. It's not Dawson's Creek. And like, we disrespect One Tree Hill and Dawson's Creek by comparing it to the show. Because those were better.
They went on for seasons and seasons. There was an audience there.
But she tells on herself
for this.
She tells she's saying, did you hear her say multiple times that this is the end of Star Trek?
This is the end of Star Trek. Yeah, because they know nothing. Well, nothing's in production, and they know that. Kurtzman's always managed to have something in production, but for him, now everything's come to an end. Strange New Worlds, it's come to an end. Starfleet Academy cancelled. There's nothing. He's clearly been given the edict of we're not moving forward with anything. Thank you.
So my guess is Alex Kurtzman reached out to like Trek Central and to those other websites and said, hey, I need you guys to start saying that if we don't support this, like this is the end of Star Trek, because it's the end of Star Trek.
This is thankfully.
It is. And if they would have ended it 5 years ago, it might have had a chance. You could still throw all this in the Kelvin timeline. The only problem is people have seen it and they're not going to differentiate. And when they bring it back, they're like, why did they bring back that show that nobody watched that was a joke that got memed to oblivion? The one with the Klingon in the skirt. What the fuck are we doing?
Oh my, yeah. I mean, is that another thing that she's referring to? We're not ready for acceptance of men mincing around in skirts.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not ready. It's just it's not good. It's not anything anybody's interested in.
I liked how she ended it. I liked how she showed her true colors at the end there.
Absolutely.
I thank you for showing your true colors as a racist pig. Because you spoke, Gary, about how you got a bunch of like middle-aged people trying to talk to Gen Zers, but they're not. They're not trying to talk to them. They're trying to tell them what they think they should be.
It's like a 50-year-old saying "doom" or "unk." It's fucking cringe.
What the fuck does "unk" mean?
I don't know, and I shouldn't know. I'm 56.
Is it uncle?
I think so.
I don't know.
Okay. I need grok. What does this mean?
Yeah, grok. What does doom or unk? I'll tell you what, I'd rather not be changing with the times if these are the times that they want to change it to.
Do you see like the thing about the new Spider-Man trailer being released in those little like 1 second pieces or whatever?
Yeah.
And people were speculating like, is this modern marketing? Is this marketing for the next generation?
Oh, it will be, because how many views that Spider-Man trailer got?
Oh, we got
Spider-Man though, you know, like Spider-Man's like the last very bankable superhero.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Batman will always be around, but I just went to a pretty the largest as far as attendees are concerned. As far as just attendance, it's the biggest con in America, and I saw more Luffy than I did of Spider-Man. A lot more.
What is the most you saw of any one franchise in like cosplay and stuff?
In cosplay, I didn't see a ton of cosplay running around. It was pretty varied. It'll be more interesting when you go to San Diego. But One Piece, there was a lot of One Piece cosplay, a lot.
Okay.
But there was also some other anime stuff I didn't recognize at all, to be honest with you. So,
right. Let's see Alan Ritchson punch people. Punch his neighbor.
Okay, this is Alan Richmond, and yeah, apparently he was driving through his neighborhood.
I mean, bikes make noise. He doesn't appear to be going that fast.
He doesn't look like he's going that fast.
No.
Ow.
Look at these houses, dude.
Stand in front of a fucking bike again, dude. You threatened my fucking safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should not be a fuck out of him. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm called the BPD. I'm called them already.
Look at these fucking houses.
Just rewind it a little bit.
Hey?
Oh, the yeah, those are I don't, what state is this in, chat?
This is as high as the audio is.
Yeah, so the guy said earlier, I already called the cops because you've been riding up and down, and I couldn't tell what he said.
So what if he's been riding up or down?
It's in Tennessee. Yeah, it looks
Tennessee.
like it looks like it could be Texas too. Brentwood, Tennessee. Yep, nice
Jeez,
area.
Look at the size of these
Yeah,
houses.
McMansions.
Yeah.
So, it's not like he said lunatic. Like
He says
like,
you've been driving around like a fucking lunatic.
what accent is that? 'Cause it doesn't sound as American.
Those
as
guys
expecting.
British.
Why is
Says
he
everything,
British?
really. He just wanted to complain. He hadn't had a complain in 6 hours. Well, and kids, well-behaved kids, just like whatever. He's back. He's back. Block it. Wow.
See, he can get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to get in trouble for this. Now, it's in Tennessee, so if he was in California, he'd be fucked. But this is Tennessee, so it might be different.
Well, apparently, when he did his rev, the guy pushed his bike.
Yeah.
Because it's been caught from a different angle. Apparently, then he pushed his bike. That's when he hit him. So it looks like Alan Ritchson hits him first, but the guy was the one that laid hands first.
All in front of his kids, by the way.
I know. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing.
Doesn't Alan Ritchson go on Instagram and do Bible stuff?
He's on Instagram all the time doing all kinds of stuff.
Okay. Is this on his Instagram?
The guy admitted that he pushed Ritchson twice.
He did.
Lady Aaron says, thank you, Lady Aaron.
Yeah, he did in an interview. And Alan Ritchson beat the shit out of him.
One hit, and he was, it was, dude, the guy's like 6'4" and built like a brick shithouse.
So, yeah.
And I think he's got, what's it called? Bipolar. I think he's got bipolar as well.
Who, Alan Ritchson?
Yeah, or him or his wife does.
Maybe both.
Maybe both. So he's got his, he could flip on a dime and just,
Yeah,
They're not
I mean,
driving
it could be
fast.
roid rage. It could
I mean, yeah, the guy.
It's hard for me to come. It doesn't look like he's driving that fast to me.
But it doesn't look like he's driving that fast. And so what? So what if he's driving his bike?
Now, if
It's
somebody
pretty bold to stand in front of them as they
stand in front of,
right, and as opposed to you go see him later when it's all said and done.
if you're
and be
going
like, "Listen,
if you're going around the speed limit in a neighborhood, I wouldn't care. If you're like,
It's not like it's 10 p.m. at night.
but if it was in my neighborhood and the guy was like ripping up the street, going, twice, 3 times the speed limit, I would care. I would, because there's kids around and stuff. But it doesn't look like he was doing that to me.
Somebody said I can see, and he's driving 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, so
And if that's indicative of the speed that he's going around,
That's usually the speed limit in residential neighborhoods.
there's nothing wrong with
So
that.
maybe the guy was complaining about the noise, but it's during the fucking day, and that's probably one of those nice neighborhoods. I don't know if it has an HOA, which are gay anyway, and I completely ignore. But if my kids are there and a guy's jumping in front of my bike, I told the story last night. I was crossing the street in San Francisco with my kid, holding my oldest when he was very young, holding his hand. I was with Melissa, and we were at a crosswalk. Light was red, and a dude in a rice rocket thought it'd be really funny to gun it to make us jump, right? Like really fucking hilarious. I pulled him out. This is the last time I beat the shit out of somebody. I pulled him out of his fucking sunroof and fucking just clocked him. And my wife was like, "Go get him, go get him." So I get it. You get a little, defensive with your kids around, right? But I don't think optically it's going to look good for him. And the guy going on an interview and saying, I pushed him twice first, and I'm like, well, then, you were the aggressor. Right or wrong, you were the aggressor. And yes, Alan Ritchson has massive TDS and whatever. And it's not going to make him look good. He's probably going to end up still getting sued.
We'll see. I wouldn't be so sure.
But I don't think that's super cut and dry. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about it, though. Not very Christian of him, though. I'll just say that.
Dear. So I just saw. I won't give them any space. I just saw somebody whinging about the MegaCon panel, and he's just been ratioed into oblivion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gave that a listen on the old Geeks and Gamers upload.
Thanks.
Yeah. The question about like what franchise would everybody save? And you went with Conan, right?
Yeah, I went with Conan.
Because I think Drinker went with Star Trek. So I figured it's like everyone wants to have a different answer when you have something like that, like to make sure. But Ryan chose Star Wars. I think it was like I would be unable not to choose Star Wars. I'd be like I'd have to.
I think the question was like if you had total control and everything,
Yeah.
it'd be like I'd do Conan. It's never been done right, the movie, but it's never, it could be huge and it'd be fun.
Oh, if they did a series that was, fucking hell, man. It would shit. Hollywood shit the bed. You can't do this. It's like, just very briefly, then we'll go into soups because there's already over 100 of them. When it was shown off in Crimson Desert that when you apprehend criminals, you can punch them. And one of the criminals was female. So they showed the example of chasing down the female, grappling her, and then punching her. And then people were losing their shit. And I'm just like, what happened to equality?
Yeah.
What happened to this equality? If a man can hit a woman, if a woman can hit a man, then can't a man hit a woman?
Hits a woman.
Can't lay his hands on anything else.
It's not that special. I was hitting Marge as Homer and Simpsons Hit and Run years ago. We used to be a proper country.
We used to be a proper civilization.
Oh, you can't show that, but you'll show a bunch of women bunch of 5'1", 70-pound fucking women beating up 210-pound dudes and going, this is absolutely believable. Truth comes at you quickly.
Tatiana Maslany was taking dudes out in
Dude,
Starfleet Academy.
Laughing. She was taking them out quicker than fucking She-Hulk would have.
Yeah.
Pac-Man. Oh, but there again, if you notice, none of them fight back. Pac-Man with a $10 is one of my favorite Chuck Norris jokes. Aliens really do exist, but they're waiting for Chuck Norris to die before they invade. Guess we better start keeping an eye out for them. R.I.P. Chuck. Yeah, man. R.I.P.
I like the Chuck Norris once told a woman to calm down, and she did.
She did. Best Chuck Norris ever. Solely to tie with a $5 says, hey guys, I was told by my mom that my father's going through prostate cancer. Can you guys please pray for him? Thank you. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. All the best for that, man.
What cancer?
Yeah, right. Well, not there because that's solely to tie with a $10 is as your Oswald Cobblecock, a rookie queer gangster in Gotham. How would you rise, make your mark, and turn the city's underworld into your own gay empire? I'd give Russell T. Davis a call. Get him
I was
over.
born in the rainbow.
I was born in the cock. I was molded by the cock. I didn't know what a vagina was until I was
blind. Why Bane voice? You gotta do Penguin voice.
Kirby has become a member. Kirby, thank you. Mexi Rage with a $20 says, hell, boys. So I can officially say I finished both Fargate and House of Kingdom. And I see why all of you say Fargate is great. And House of Kingdoms gives you all the clues on who really did commit the massacre on Minas.
I think twice when we were doing our coverage, Friggy called it House of the Kingdoms. Which...
I did.
Cretosis with a 5 Canadian says the 57th rule of acquisition: free advice is seldom cheap. Gotta love them Ferengis. Luckfield with a $5 is Mauler. Your recent streams inspired me to try Resident Evil 4 and Metroid Prime on GameCube for the first time. Both are absolutely brilliant. Cheers, gents. Yeah,
Resident Evil, greatest games ever made.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is in my top 3. This is the PS2 Resident Evil 4. Top 3 greatest games of all time.
Not to take any more of your time, but what is your top 3 Resident Evil games?
Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 remake, Resident Evil 2 remake.
I didn't realize. I thought you liked 2 remake the most.
I love 2 remake, but 2 is fucking amazing. It's just absolutely phenomenal for the PS1.
Because 4 is my favorite. Me, you, and Drinker should have like a chat about that sometime. I was listening to his playthrough of RE1 he did like a year ago, and he seems to have some resentment toward 4. I'm curious to talk to him about it because I fucking love
4 was never meant to be a Resident Evil game.
You could tell when you play it.
It was meant to be like a Devil May Cry game type of thing, but they couldn't get that going. And so the guy who did the pitch originally said, well, I can turn this into a Resident Evil. And they turned it into Resident Evil 4. And that's why we have the complete change.
Am I right in
Resident Evil 4.
The director of Resident Evil 1 is the director of Resident Evil 4? Game director.
Yeah, I want to say yes.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome. Gary.
Appreciate just getting the absolute correction on that. Mexi Rage with another $10 says, are they really doing another? This movie's budget isn't that high. We would totally never lie about that. Never. With Supergirl, really. Hell Arch Mangus. He was betrayed and framed, and he didn't do it, boys. Why? What they saying the budget is for Supergirl?
100 million.
Yeah. Dude, it's not even. I was saying this to Fringy. It's like they've actually overwrought their cope. Like you got to slow down. You have to wait for the fucking opening weekend before you start doing this, because if you set the scale before the movie even comes out, it might fucking hit 50 million total, and then you'll be like, oh shit.
No, but that's just it. They've said 100 because they don't think it's gonna do good.
No, of course. What I'm saying is like they don't even realize they might not have hit it low enough. Like they think like, oh, it'll pass. We can justify a post 100 million budget. It's like you might not be able to. What if it earns 100 million exactly at the fucking box office?
What, like Birds of Prey? Then it loses. That's
my point.
It's like,
it's so funny how the machine spins for like defending these fucking flops and bombs that they've done it too quickly this time. But you're supposed to wait. When you get the opening weekend, you can then sort of guess like, oh, it'll probably make this much, so we'll put the budget right below what we expect it can make. So then we can claim victory when it does. It's like, no, you fools. you fools, look what you've done.
I'm okay with that. Okay, 100 million. So let's say 50 million marketing, 70 million marketing, 170. You're looking to hit 340 to break even.
That's why they said 100 million.
Yeah, that's why they said 100 million. And what have we been speculating it'll do? Somewhere in the region of 350 to 450. Or 40. So.
Yeah, and lie all day long. So, okay, say they'll get away with the lie. Right. That's the reason they do this. And everybody's going to go, it's 100 million. It was profitable. All it needs to make is 400 million. But we know that's not true. So they're lying to themselves. And this fake it until you make it bullshit only works for so long until James Gunn will be leaving the DCU after Man of Tomorrow until we see that. And then everybody will go, we'll start seeing the articles, Mahler and Az, of like the DC universe never had a chance. What went wrong with the DC universe? The same people were like, it's perfectly successful. It's fine. How many fucking times have we seen this?
How many times do we have to tell you?
And it will be like the tragic story of how James Gunn was art was destroyed.
Just totally. It was the sale. No, it's going to be the sale. That's the excuse. It's the sale of Warner to Paramount that derailed everything, and the Trump-loving Ellison.
That's it.
Pulled.
It was actually going somewhere until Trump's buddy ruined the DCU.
It's so fucking obvious.
And they'll blame the Snyder fans for some reason too. They'll blame them. Who admittedly,
the trajectory is set, man. We're gonna get the Batman 2 will probably make more money than Superman. Man of Tomorrow will make less money than Superman.
I think the Batman 2 will make more than the Batman.
Ooh.
I think Batman 2 will make more than the Batman.
Dude, if that happens, it's so fucking over for him.
It would be hilarious. I know that I'm gonna go 6 times just because. And I'm gonna fly over to your place, Gary. We'll go see it. I'll fly over to Robert's place. We'll go see it. I'll fly over to Chris's place.
I'll just rewatch The Penguin.
Oh, it's great series.
It's good.
Young Sherlock. It was excellent until the last fucking 3 or 4. It's like 8 episodes. The first half is great. First 4 episodes, excellent. And then I don't think Guy Ritchie he doesn't come and direct or write any of the rest of the 4. And the final 4 episodes are definitely a downturn in where it was going. But Moriarty, the guy who does Moriarty in that show, is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I
Massive
want the
props to
Gentleman
him.
season 2. I want it now.
But it's good. It's well worth watching. It's well worth watching as young Sherlock.
Okay, I'll watch it. There's so much out. Like, we've gotten more entertainment in the first. We're getting more entertainment in the first 4 months than we did like most of last year. It's kind of insane, and a lot of it's been good. Project Hail Mary. Have you seen Project Hail Mary yet?
Not yet.
Okay, but you've seen it, Mahler.
Yes, I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too.
Apparently, this is a good thing, right? Apparently, this is a good thing.
Yes, that's a rocky thumbs up.
Yeah, because a lot of people going, the only thing I can say about Project Hail Mary is that, and then underneath it goes, and if you know, you know, which means it's got to be good.
Yeah. So, Mikey, speaking of, we say Snyder fan, and Mikey shows up. We love you, Mikey. And I got to give a lot of the Snyder fans credit. They have been just kind of laying back and letting the gun stuff. Yeah, like we tried to tell you.
Yeah.
You know. And then the gun fans have been as bad as the Snyder Cut fans were, which is hilarious. I didn't know
the gun boys, gun bros, whatever you want to call them. They have been.
So I think what could make it worse is the Nolan bros. I think if the Odyssey sucks, then we're going to see something pretty fun on the internet, because they're going to defend their guy no matter what. It will be hilarious.
I'm more interested, I think, in watching Dune 3 than the Odyssey right now.
I'm not particularly passionate about either of those.
Yeah. Well, we react to the trailer and we all went, yeah,
it was
react to the trailer. I guess you could say we did that.
The trailer was like okay, but I've seen it. I've kind of rewatched it, and definitely, I mean, fair play to Hans Zimmer. That fucking chant just gets every bit of the blood pumping.
Hans Zimmer is a G. He's fucking great. Everything he does is great. The Interstellar soundtrack is fucking great. Yeah. Absolutely great. Yeah, Dune 3 looks. People out there going, when Dune 3 is done, it will be comparable to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Stop.
No.
For one, Dune 3 is not a feel-good story.
No.
So it's not a story about overcoming and impossible odds to defeat the ultimate evil. It's the opposite of that.
Yeah,
and it still might be good, but it's not going to leave you with a good feeling when you walk away from the theater.
It's not
be neat looking.
It's not the Rise of Vader, but it's not too dissimilar. You know, it's losing your way. It's losing your path for sure.
Yeah, it still could be good. I thought the first Dune part 1 was better than part 2.
Fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing.
And
just to be clear, you said it's not the Rise of Vader, like the prequels.
George, I mean, like,
I mean, as opposed to
when Frank Herbert was alive, he felt George ripped him off quite a bit, which I think it was more paying homage. But you know, and George R. Martin is ripped off from Dune, Elric, Conan, H.P. Lovecraft. I mean, just that's all Game of Thrones is an amalgamate, and then basing it on real history from the UK. That's fine. But yeah, I Dune doesn't look like a feel-good story. You know, Project Hail Mary is a very simple, innocent, feel-good story, despite the fact that the end of the world is in it. But it's a story of friendship in space. I wish they had put more science in, because it does in the movie look like magic sometimes, and in the book they go through a lot to explain it. Right? It's a great audiobook. Ray Porter reads it. Can't recommend it enough. But I really like the movie. I don't think it's the greatest thing ever made, but I really like it. I will go see it again for sure. I want to see it in IMAX, and I highly recommend it. You'll have a good time.
Tomorrow, says Mikey Gusler for a $10, is the 10th anniversary of Batman versus Superman. I remember watching it in the cinema, and I knew I liked it, but could feel there were scenes missing. The Ultimate Edition is the definitive cut, which I love. The Ultimate Edition of BVS fills in a lot of gaps and is a much better film than BVS cinematic release for sure.
And Mahler prefers the Ultimate Edition to the theatrical.
Yes.
He told me.
I am still not a fan.
He says he
of
loves
either.
it. He said he loves it.
Listen,
Loves it.
It's a guilty
It's
pleasure for
history
me.
now.
He
Straight
says,
up
I
guilty
have-
pleasure.
I have
I
the
own it.
ult-
I've watched it a lot.
I have the Ultimate Edition of BVS on the TV while I'm playing Resident Evil 9. That's what Mauler said to me. He said, that is my idea of a perfect day.
Why do you hate it?
I think of the song. It's a perfect day.
It's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with BVS. Mikey Gusser with another $5 says, hey, Gary, since MegaCon is over, can you reveal the Vegas meetup dates, or are you going to wait to the last minute like everything else? Love you.
I should take that as a personal attack, but
It is
really,
a personal attack.
It's accurate, so I can't get mad. I haven't been back for 24 hours yet, Mikey, but I can give you the dates.
Ooh.
I can give you the dates. To book. So Star Trek Convention, Las Vegas 2026 is going to be in August. It is August. Does it say the fucking dates?
August, Mikey.
August, Mikey. First week in August. Hang on. Sorry, I'll get this. It's 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th of August. We do our meetups on Wednesday or Thursday. It's easier to get a venue that way than competing. Bars usually don't want to give up their space on weekends, so we do them on Wednesday or Thursday. That will probably be pretty last minute. But if you book that weekend for the Star Trek convention, which will be the 60th anniversary, and there'll be some good Star Trek there, and there'll also be some horrible Star Trek. This is where we started the meetups. We used to do them around the Star Trek convention. I had to move it this year because MegaCon keeps moving their fucking dates. So it was too close to MegaCon for me to do it in April during CinemaCon. I'll still be at CinemaCon, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
First week of August.
Random
Can I talk about it some more? Can I make this?
that's like 5 minutes. The random logo with a £5 says, hopefully this is the final repudiation of Alex Kurtzman and everything that he stands for. I think it is.
It is. And the way she was talking, I think we are within a year of hearing Star Trek is
and I loved her dumb ass ignorance that she thinks that Star Trek's whitewashed. What an absolute fucking shows how little I should really say a Star Trek she's ever fucking seen.
Listen, it was fucking groundbreaking when it was like 1966. No matter how they set up within context of the show, a white guy kissing a black woman was no good in certain parts of the country. So that's when it was actually ballsy. It's not ballsy now. You know, be ballsy coming out as a fucking Republican in Hollywood. That's ballsy.
It's legit. Yeah. Not bizarrely, it is though. That's the weird thing. They talk about love and peace and all this, like that. Jesus Christ, they're the most bigoted bunch of wankers.
I almost wanted to look at some of these accounts that are like that were going after me for Jodie and being mean. It's like I bet you half of them celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. I can almost promise you they did. It's like, shut up. It's an actress who took a job. Real quick on that. I'm just pointing out the consequences of actions, by the way. Mm-hmm. And when you come in as a tourist and you think you can just change everything about a sandbox that had been there for decades, that was part of the cultural tapestry of an entire fucking country. One of the episodes of Doctor Who was watched by 1/6 of the entire UK. We don't have shows like that here, so we can't understand it. But you come in and say it's a practice of the male gaze, and we're going to start using it to create conversations. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off because you're a bigot or touch grass. Robert Picardo said, the fans don't own Star Trek. They have no control over it. They have control over what they fucking watch, motherfucker.
Yeah, they do.
Ncuti Gatwa told the fans to touch grass. They did. Amanda Stenberg wrote a fucking diss track to the fucking fans. Where are all three of these shows right now? What's the commonality? Oh, they're all canceled. They're all done. And they were the kill shot that killed franchises that people loved, that inspired people, that were aspirational, that got people through hard times. They were true escapism. And you fucking tourists came in and ruined it. And you're off to your next job and you're all, what does it matter? Well, you know what? Then don't take the fucking job. If you don't respect what you're stepping into, don't take the fucking job. Black Snape, sorry you got death threats. You shouldn't get death threats. That's terrible.
Become a YouTuber, mate.
But welcome to the fucking internet. I get 3 every morning.
Oh, slow day.
Slow day. Oh, I should read you guys the email I got. It is insane.
I want to show Mauler something. I want to know Mauler's thoughts.
Okay.
I'll show you after the show.
I've seen this.
Twitter turns 20. What's your favorite tweet of all time?
I'm so angry on so many levels.
Was he critiquing the art? He's like, I didn't like the style. They went for an anime style. I was looking for a Ralph Bakshi style.
For a fact he stumbled across this during a session and he was like, wow.
He searched it out. Fan art of someone sexually assaulting Anita Sarkeesian for a fact.
Mario.
Enter.
Yeah,
Mario. Sorry, Mario.
I'm not putting that into my Google search engine. Thank you. Mikey Gosler with another 5 says, hey, Gary, did you send Azam all these gifts that I got for them? If so, what did y'all think of the gifts in my letter?
Not yet.
Soon.
The wife's going to do
Soon,
it.
TM.
The wife's going to do it.
Eric Brown has been a member for 32. Thank you, Eric. Boobies. Piston with a €6 says, chat, we thought you died after eating chicken with fish. My death was greatly exaggerated. Q4, everyone, what was the worst sick day you ever had?
Okay, first, who ate chicken with fish? Why?
This is how he got his fucking food poisoning, dude.
I thought it's like
you deserve it after eating chicken with fish.
Like surf and turf.
Yeah. Well, fish sucks. So, worst sick day you ever had?
Your mama?
Oh wow. Okay, so I gotta
be quick.
Am I kicking drugs or am I sick?
Okay, there we go. Drugs. Gary's
so drugs for sure. But if I'm sick, it's when we had the bird flu back in 2007, and I had to go to the emergency room. I was puking so much.
I forget which time it was, like what particular fucking thing was going around, but it was like a Christmas thing because everybody was in the house, but everybody got this horrible fucking illness that was causing everyone to vomit, and I was the only one who didn't. Because I guess I was hidden away in the cave that was my room for long enough that I escaped it. So then I quickly became the one that had to get everything for everybody. Oof. Go out and grab stuff or get things cooked, do tea, coffee, blah, blah, blah. And then like the day they'd all fully recovered and were back to normal, I was like, oh, it's great that I didn't get it.
Oh.
And I was like, wait a minute. The next day it was a nightmare. It's like it all got saved up.
Mine worst was my mate brought his newborn to the house to show, and that night I was you'll understand why. I was stood in the bath, vomiting and shitting at the same time.
Yeah.
Petra dishes. Matt Robinson with a $5 says, update on the Alan Ritchson story. Alan had a body cam and the video is now out and shows more of the story. Still kind of dumb, but there you go.
Yeah.
Celia Hebe with a $5 says, y'all would love Memory of a Killer and an anime called Sentenced to Be a Hero. Love y'all. Hope you guys get some rest this week. Thank you, Sally. I'll add them to the list. Mikey Gusler with another tenner says, have you heard the rumors of the Harry Potter series going beyond the books to go into depth about the teachers, Patronus spells, Hermione, Ron, and Patronus spells. Sorry,
Patronus. Even I know Patronus.
Patronus, say Hermione, Ron, and Malfoy's home lives and Nicholas Flamel's backstory. I've heard they're adding more. I am so turned off by this series now. You have no idea.
I think it's going to be fucking terrible. For one, it's written by the people who did Severance and His Dark Materials, and if they're adding stuff, that means they're leaving out stuff from the book, which they could just put stuff in from the book, which is just a bad idea, horrible idea. Because the books are from Harry's perspective, so you're going to be taking it away from Harry's perspective a lot. That's just bad. And Black Snape is stupid.
Hell, Yellow Flash. I saw Yellow Flash's comments. Just like, yeah, surf usually a steak and fish. I know, but I just do my own kind of surf and turf, innit?
And you'll never do it again.
And I'll never do it. And I'll never do it again. Razor Hammond with a $2 says, hail as and Gary Boy, favorite Marvel comic runs. I don't really particularly have a favorite run per se of Marvel because I was much more a DC guy. So when it came to Marvel stuff, it was like years later than it came out. Getting into it then,
that could still be your favorite run.
I know. I mean, the Claremont X run is just fucking brilliant. You know, that's just so cool to read. So I got me a bunch of that, and they're good. Put some hairs on your chest. But as a kid, I always loved the old Spidey stuff. As a kid, Gary, favorite Marvel run?
Daredevil, and it goes beyond Frank Miller. Like pretty much from Frank Miller on for hundreds of issues is my favorite run.
Oh wow!
And of course, Claremont, Byrne, Cockrum. X-Men, various Roger Stern, Spider-Man over various titles, Marvel, and some of the modern stuff.
Stuff.
What was that?
Brubaker.
But like Daredevil goes all the way up to Mark Waid for me. Like it's a huge, and then Brubaker's Cap is fucking magnificent for the newer stuff. Peter David Hulk
is R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Peter David and Sam Keith.
Sam Keith, passed away a couple of days ago.
Iron Man Extremis is really good, really really good.
Super Mastermind with a $5 says, Az was up at 4 a.m. playing games, Gary.
Wow, talent on him.
I was up till 3
at 4 a.m.
Who's 4 a.m.?
Yeah, 4 a.m. your time. But I haven't touched any video game today. I didn't touch any video game yesterday. I was too busy yesterday. I had a very busy day doing stuff. So I haven't touched video games since Sunday.
Look at this bad boy.
Ooh, lovely.
Hate that logo, but these things are.
Yeah. Fuck that logo. Steve, why are you trying to get us in? Why are you being a grasser?
A grasser?
Why are you being
the snitch. So snitch, I learned that from Mobland. I'm like, what's a grasser? What are they talking about?
Yeah, fucking snitches get stitches, bitch. Steve Flomo with a $5 says, Az has competition in the gender identification game. Beardo mistook a real lassie for a meek laddie. Az, you must come to MegaCon next year.
MegaCon's insane.
Oh,
I
no,
guess he shouldn't
no
go then.
laddies coming up, you know. Mo Kane with a $5 says, Gary, it was nice meeting you at the meetup in Orlando. I hope to see Yaz Mauler there next year. You guys are awesome. Thank you. No, thank you.
Ooh.
Solomon Kane's been a member for 24. Thank you, Solomon Kane. Joe Danger with a $5 says, Gary, have you ever heard of the movie Fantastic Planet?
Yes.
Watched it
Seen
last night. Very strange and neat. 70s French psychedelic animated sci-fi.
Yes. I have watched it tripping on acid.
Oh, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Mexi Rage with a $5 says, so Mauler, under 4-hour EFAP episode and 2 parts for what's that meant to be?
Kingdom, Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Night of the Seven
Night of the
Kingdoms.
Seven Kingdoms. So what's your name, short man or long man, to forgive this transgression with a comedy arc?
We don't need to be longer than our previous episode. We just need to be longer than everyone else.
Revan Ragnarok with a €6 says, my dog Maximus found, inverted commas, an old Grogu doll. It was a gift. I didn't buy it. He tore it to shreds.
Good boy.
I guess he doesn't like Baby Yoda. He's a good boy. That is a good doggy. Nasokashev with a €2.50 says, hey guys, saw the real 80s Will coming out scene. I was hoping to see Eddie and Barb's ghosts, Return of the Jedi style, to affirm Will. Oh, the 80s, what? Were they all going you and stuff? What happened there? I lost. Oh no! What happened? What did I do?
I don't know.
The next one was I've done something. I've done something. The next one was well, we've got Toiva Korhosen with a 5 gifted membership to the stream. And I'm glad I popped it up earlier because for some reason yellow flashes, not yellow flashes, sorry. Memology 101s has just vanished from somewhere. It's just vanished.
You can see it in the back end on YouTube.
So I don't, yeah. Let's just put that down. I can see it. No, I can see it on the far end, but for some reason on Streamlabs, it's gone away. Yeah.
Oh,
Timmy 4426 with a $10 says, took the kids to see PHM and we all hated it. Wink, wink. Can we talk about Amazon race swapping Rocky? Typical Hollywood messaging ruining a movie. Ministry of Wrong Think with a $10 says, as a show of good faith and peace talks, the Strait of Hormuz will be renamed to the I'm Still Discovering Myself of... Okay. Robert Hayes with a $2. It's too early. I can't think of a good super. Aw.
You did right there. That was good.
You did. Just right
I was
there,
honest to the point.
Des Roma with a $10 says, Gary, it was great chatting with you at the meetup. Are you still wearing your universal wristband? Want to keep the memory of riding Hagrid a bit longer, eh?
I am.
Cole Hauser with a 10 Canadian says, hey, Laz, my brother. What was a delight hanging out with Gary. He's truly a great dude. Got his hat and book. He likes me even more. We both had pineapple on pizza. Good.
Yes, we did have pineapple pizza together and had a moment. So it was really cool.
Good. I love me some pineapple on pizza. I did get the cold Slither set Hellboys. Nice. Robert Hayes with a $2. Okay, what are the best Iron Man comics and why? Right, Robert, we're not going into that. Fuck off.
Okay, yeah. Bob Layton.
Boom. There you go. There's your answer. Byrne Wayne with a $2 is John Davison for Tourette syndrome Snape. Yes? Fuck.
Yes.
DPG.
Tourette Snape would be more accurate. That would be funnier.
Nice, good cover. DP Buckinell. DPG Bella with a $2. Diablo has rich lore worth adapting in an ideal world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Blizzard, so you know. They'll just be discovering that Diablo's gay. The Lesser Evil's become a member. Thank you, Lesser Evil. Glosser with a $5 says, did you see Ryan Gosling say it's not your job to keep theaters open? It's our job to make things worth watching. Yes, at a Hail Mary premiere, hail Gosling.
He's right.
Lazarus with the 2 Canadians says RIP Nicholas Brendon.
RIP.
Corey Wilson with the $2 says, not long after RC Magnus. Yeah, we went into that as well. The RC Magnus stuff as well. Retard James Moore with a $5 says, how many Autobots is Elita Prime going to get killed before Optimus gets his Matrix back? Take your bets. I don't trust Kirkman. No, I was, a lot of good faith was built up.
Yeah.
And then his takeover, when you look at his takeover so far, got rid of Ultra Magnus. Now he's got rid of Optimus Prime. It's not heading in a good direction. VJ the Vigilant with a $5 says Transformers could be really based if the women leaders fuck up because they're women and they have to hand the leadership back to the men. I mean, that's what you would think would be the story, but you're kind of concerned because it's current day, and I'm so a little bit worried.
Current fucking day.
So are we just going to have Orion Pax for fucking ages now? I don't know. Orange Gonton with a 30-month membership. Thank you. Carl Hauser with a 5 Canadian says, I have no words on issue 30. Insane what they did. They kicked me off the ride with Gary because I was too big at Universal. Wow.
Yeah.
We had fun, though. Fuck. But yeah, issue 30 was shockingly bad. Cladex with a $5 says, watching Fargate. How many seasons until we get to that fucking gate? It's happening. It's a build-up.
Yeah, you got to wait. You got to be patient.
Yeah.
Model Bird with a 5 Australian says, which news is the best news this week, guys? Slotfest Academy gone forever or DSP rage quitting Crimson Desert? Well, on Thursday, I'm going to be streaming Crimson Desert again. And I'm going to start by going to that boss that DSP rage quit to and seeing what it's like. We'll start there. Starfleet Academy, because nobody gives a fuck about DSP. Legalize Adulthood with a $10 says, we all played President Evil for the last 4 years, bro. Good to see you, Legalize. Orange Gonton with a $5 says, hey all, taking my dog to his last vet today. Miles had a great 11 years of life, but I can see in his eyes that it's time. Hail Miles forever. Oh, dude. I'm so sorry, man. He's the bestest doggy. All dogs go to heaven, mate. All dogs go to heaven. Jens Anderson of the Tour I has been a member for 56 months. Thank you, Jens. Guys, just chat for a bit. I'm going to nip for a quick piss.
All right.
I have decided that it's time to empty my bladder. So be happy.
Okay.
Gary, do we begin to allude to our recent discussion?
Yeah, I think we can. What do you think?
I assume so. We all locked in, right?
We are locked in.
Well, I think you should say it.
Why are you putting me out there?
Because it makes the most. You're the
all right.
The seniors first.
Well, wow, that is so true. All right, so we won't tell date yet, but we'll say that the Buffy streams have been planned and they are happening. They are going to happen this year. Finally, soon. Year. Soon. They'll happen soon.
What makes this different than the last times we may have mentioned this?
Because we sat down and planned out dates and stuff.
Yeah.
We planned out dates and we have an idea of how we're going to start allowing ourselves the flexibility to go a little longer with streams if we want to. And of course, it's all based on our video schedule. But yes, they are happening. Now, they were going to happen with the Buffy pilot, but even now that it's gone, we're still going to fucking do it. And
yeah, that was like what almost sped up thinking about it. And then that died. And we were like, well, we can still do it.
We could still do it because it's
besides
fun.
With how long it'll take us to get through.
It's going to take a long time
because we want to do Buffy and Angel and possibly Firefly.
And Firefly at the end.
By the time we're done, they will be the pilot for the next attempt at rebooting will be out by then. So
probably.
I'd imagine so.
And we'll find out if Firefly even gets picked up.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it will.
I don't really want it to be.
I don't want it to be either. But yeah, it's supposed to be bi-monthly.
Yes. That is meaning 2 per month.
2, if that makes sense. 2 per month. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
I don't think bi-monthly makes sense, but yes. 2 per month Buffy streams coming soon. And yes, there will be Angel, and we'll end with Firefly.
Did I wash my hands?
No,
I hope you wash your hands.
Jeffrey Hutchinson with a $10 says Starfleet Academy was crap because Kurtzman was an uncredited stunt double in the movie 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Josh Kelsey slamming a $20 on the counter. Josh, thank you very much indeed. Gamer Gramps with a $5 says, as did you figure out how to heal during combat on Crimson Desert? Yes. Right on the D-pad. Boobies.
How is it, by the way?
Did
You seem fond of the game. Are you?
I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. Lots of people crying about it.
Crying about it? How so?
Crying about it, yeah. But I'm having a good time with it.
Oh, I mean, like the nature of the crying. Is it? What are we looking at? Like,
I
don't know anything about it.
It's kind of all sorts. It's way too long to go into, but there's legitimate grievances with things like control systems and stuff like that, and some quality of life. But the control system on the pad, which it's made for, it's easy to get to grips with very quickly. It's a bit weird at first, but once you get to grips with it, you get to grips with it. And then a lot of people not happy about story and the quest lines and stuff like that. And it's just like, okay. Well, this is kind of like, to me, it's kind of like promoting you to really kind of make stuff of your own game as well. Storylines don't have to be massive things. They can be, ground level things depending on where you are, and maybe it starts to escalate. There has been stuff, let's just say, that's hinting at bigger stuff to come. Yeah, and so and then a lot of complaining, a lot of whinging, but they've announced they've just gone over 3 million copies sold now within a week. So first 5 days of release, so they're doing all right. Oh wait, I didn't read that one. Cuban Gary, thanks for the convo and the selfie at the meetup. You guys are the best crew. Also, do you plan on kidnapping Az and Mauler for the cruise if it's set up?
That would be Jeremy would have to kidnap them, but I would be for it.
I would be for the kidnapping.
I would be for the kidnapping.
Jennifer Grasso with a $5 says, I think the actor for Snape deserves the hate. He stole a white man's job, knowing how controversial it was. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't think he deserves death threats.
But criticism for taking the role, yes, 100%.
Criticism, 100%, yeah.
And they're making the death threats public to shield from criticism.
Yes.
That's what they're doing.
It's the black defense. It's the blackwashing defense that's used when you race change a character, and then you get a lot of shit. Then it's just like, you done it because you're racist. Well, you're the ones who did
it based on race.
Casting. Yeah. VJ the Vigilant with $2 says, oh, by the way, comic suggestion, Ghost Pepper. A lot of ghosts. Greatest thumbnail of all time with a 50 Australian Super Telecom. Tipples. Good day, guys. I've been following you all since Mauler's historic TLJ reaction. I'm having a cancerous kidney. I've named it Kathleen removed on Friday.
That's awesome.
Which hopefully will go well. But I just wanted to say thanks for all the great videos and streams. Hey, good luck to you, dude. As somebody who had a scare 20 odd years ago, 24, with a cancerous kidney. Yeah, all the best. How much, just FYI, how much are they taking out? Are they taking all of it, or are they just taking part of it?
Of course, yeah. Best of luck.
Black Kane with a $5 says, I like Connor better after he moved to New York and worked for an ad agency and married Anne from Community.
Reference to Mad Men.
Kilted Cajun with a $20 says, I'm only here to find out what you guys think of Starfleet Academy. Please, Daddy, tell me what my opinion is.
Your opinion should be you don't like it.
Oh,
that's
Imperial Fist Stan has been a member for a month. Thank you, Imperial Fist. Gary G with a £5 says, because it's the only bloody game Gary ever talks about, I bought a copy of Spider-Man on the PS3. It's okay, yeah. Arkham game style, but you collect comics. J-Dan with a $5 says, I miss you as me and my skirts will be waiting for you next season though. You gotta change your thumbnail away from that. If you want to be Jaden, you gotta embrace it. Can't be having those electronics as the come on now. Imperial Fist Stan with a $20 says, hell real BBC. Wanted to thank Mauler for sticking up for the Patriot. Great movie. Usually a historical accurate guy, that movie gets a pass from me. If Braveheart does, so does Patriot. Welshman is now an honorary American. Yeah.
That was the argument I was making. And Drinker said the movie is ridiculous having the main American hero skewer the British villain with the American flag. And I defended that as fantastic. They should do more of it in movies like that.
Yes.
But yeah, I think if you're gonna be like Braveheart is awesome, even if it's inaccurate, it's like, well, then so is Patriot.
Yep.
Yeah, Braveheart's a great film, very inaccurate.
Yeah.
Kaylin Blackwell with the two Canadians says Xander dead from drugs, Cobain dead from drugs, or a shotgun from Courtney. Oh.
Yeah, but he's on a lot of drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Christmas Carol with a 5 gifted membership to the stream. Thank you. Charlie Brown is a winner with a $20 says, as a comment on one of the Star Trek Starfleet Academy reviews mentioned how great you and Disprue were as a tag team for this project. We need a British Bulldogs Photoshop of you as Davy Boy and Disprue as the Dynamite Kid. With our Starfleet Academy reviews. Yeah, sure. Lazarus with a 20 Canadian says, my 66-year-old dad who loved Star Trek back in the day showed him this show. A lot of what the fuck is this shit? Then I showed him the Klingon in a skirt. The F-bombs he was dropping. Goes back to watching the OG show now. Yeah, this ain't no Star Trek. Tasku Wright with a $5 says, I'm looking forward to Mauler playing through the classic Resident Evil games for the first time, more than any other media releasing this year.
Well, remake of the first one next.
Is that next Monday?
Yeah. And I'm doing Jill and Chris on that, so then it'll be RE2 after that.
Okay, nice. Gus with a $5. Gary, thanks for coming. I think that's going to be coming to Orlando. Des Roma and I had a blast Saturday night because being able to chat with you. You're awesome, dude. As Mauler, hope to meet you someday. Thank you, dude. Riker's Beard with a $5 said they put Picard season 1, episode 1 on YouTube as well. Probably did just as good. Ken's, well, I probably did much better because at least people had investment in Picard. Kenzaki with a $2 says, try not to vomit as Gary, bag some comics. We're doing that. I'm trying, and he's bagging. Nordstrom with a 500 Serbian dinar said David Ellison's first order of business upon taking over Paramount should have been to shit can Starfleet Academy and get rid of Kurtzman. Well, he kind of has, really.
I mean,
you just have to do it slightly more diplomatic than us people. Also, clashing with Taylor Sheridan is probably the stupidest thing he ever did.
Yep.
Captain JPS 47 with the $2 says, I didn't watch Starfleet Academy either. My bad. Oh, no, you're good. Stefan Hansen with a 500 Norwegian says, last week, the FNT stream, I told Gary if he read something perfectly out loud that I'd double the amount. I made him read the hardest tongue twister I could find, and he nearly did it.
Yep.
I almost shot myself. It was unrelated, but still. Yeah, I remember that. It was good effort.
I fucked the last word up. That's what sucked.
Christian Santillan with a $5 says, shippers are at it again. They're clamoring for gas in your next book, Gary.
Oh,
yeah.
The entire book will be about that. That's what it'll be about.
Son of John with a $5 says, woke YouTuber abominations, Jesse Gender, and Trek culture shills are all in their feelings over Star Trek Starfleet Academy being cancelled. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Nordstrom with a 300 Serbian dinar said, new Kurtzman TV show, Keeping Up with the Cardassians, featuring a diverse cast with a reimagined Golda Cat as trans. It's an old one, that, but it checks out.
It checks out.
Snacks with a $5 says it's better than that. It's dead, Jim. Anyway, see you next Tuesday.
All right.
Gremlin and Cow with a $10 says, how many Starfleet Academy cosplayers did you see at MegaCon, Gary?
I saw 0.
Oh, that's a shame. Spear of Thought with a $10. I'm going to do blackface Klingon in a skirt. Spear of Thought with a $10.
Halloween.
Starfleet was so bad, even the reviews were uninteresting. No slight to the people making them, but it was just that incredibly bad. At least the Acolyte was fun to watch roasts of it.
Damn.
I think Disbrew's videos and Gary's videos and Drunker's videos were superb.
I think your videos were superb.
Working Man with a $10 says, I worked a card show in Conroe, Texas the other day, and I got the Captain America comic with John Walker becoming Cap. I love it. Also, Amazing Spider-Man 332. Son of John 2750 with a $10 says, don't forget Kurtzman lied. There was never going to be a Star Trek legacy, just his agenda to pervert Star Trek for a new generation of fans. And shame on Rod Roddenberry letting Kurtzman shit on the legacy. Well, they offered, it was offered to go ahead, but it was a non-offer.
It was a non-offer. So there was technically an offer, but it was one that was basically like poison pilled.
Yeah, they made him an offer he couldn't accept.
He couldn't accept.
Thumbs up 1981 with the $2 says, Gary, you use halfbacks or fullbacks for comics?
Halfbacks.
Corvo the Crow with a $20 says, I miss the days when Star Wars fans and Trekkers were bitter nerds to each other.
Yep.
Now we're all coming together to sadly watch our franchises burn. Quick question for Mola. What do you use to make your videos?
Sony Vegas. I think I have 19. That is, I'm well out of date, but it works, and that's all that matters to me. I should probably move to a different software eventually, but it's still okay for now, so I'm just going to stay with it for a bit longer, probably.
Jake Matheson with a $5 says the term for baguette. New term for baguette is bundle of sticks. Googled it. Learned it from a gay YouTuber.
We've been using that one for years.
YouTube stupid bullshit with a $50 can only assume as sold out to YouTube. This stream too is YouTube featured. Have no idea what that means. I don't know. My gaming streams recently have been YouTube featured, and it looks like this stream was YouTube featured.
Pro gamer.
What does that mean? No fucking clue.
So getting you more views?
We peaked at 6,200 today.
All right. So is that yes? Yes.
Well, I mean, we typically, I typically do on this Real BBC on my channel between 5 to 6 typically.
Okay.
So 6.2 is a good. It's good.
So
number.
the high end of typical.
High end of tip. Yeah.
Excellent.
MJ Bull with a $5 is the first Jar Jar Abrahams Trek was more cartoonish than the actual animated series. It was not great from the get-go.
No,
they tried to action fire and
yeah,
it was the stupidest. If you think of the story, it's the stupidest shit ever fucking told. Jeffrey Randall with a $10 is Gary Asmola. I think you should research how much money they would save just by doing a Willow 2 or a Willow on season 2 or Academy. That way you can embarrass them. Dude, I am. This has only just finished shooting, so it hasn't gone into post. So they're just starting post. They could save themselves a lot of
much money
by just putting this off now. Season 2 is a tax write-off. The fact that they're finishing it is beyond stupidity. And I have no idea why they are wasting money on a series that has been cancelled.
You know, the way for them to make money at this point is to create the YouTubers that react to their own works so that they can create the work and then have the YouTubers get their AdSense off YouTube, and maybe that makes up for the cost of something like because Willow season 2, you know, if they generated like 100 YouTubers to react to their own work, they might just make a profit.
They might make their money back.
Maybe. I can only think that there's something contractually which makes them have to finish season 2. It's the only thing that I can think contractually. But after season 1, they've already
it's still ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is. It is
fucking ridiculous.
Joffrey Epstein with a $2 says, how will the left handle the Chavez revelations?
Cesar Chavez.
I don't know.
So Cesar Chavez is a union leftist Marxist hero of immigrants in California, to the point where he was like the Mexican MLK, right?
Okay.
And had holidays after him, streets named after him, schools named after him. Turns out he's a little rapey and kind of a pedo. So they're ripping down all the statues, renaming all the streets, renaming all the schools. Now, I am for renaming every Cesar Chavez Drive, which is like one of the main drives in San Francisco, to Chuck Norris Drive and Chuck Norris Elementary. I think you fix that problem instantly. But yeah, Cesar Chavez, yeah, a little rapey, a little pedo-y.
That image that QBG puts up whenever something pedo-y comes up on social media, that image,
Punisher Warzone.
Right there. Yeah. Yes. Whiskey Mindset with a $2 says R.I.P. Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, we had a chat about that early. Axel Foley with a 5 Australian says there was certainly more masculinity in the Spock chair stream than all of Starfleet Academy.
I would agree with that.
Yes, because there wasn't any fucking masculinity anywhere. Tommy Montalbano with a $10 says, don't subscribe to Diddy Plus. No, do not. Do not. Boobs. BMC CB with a $5 says, the Spock theme of It's Lonely at the Top was a little overdone, to be honest. Stern on his soil with a $10 says, not sure if it's ever been mentioned or if you guys knew, but there is a Fargate joke in Aqua Teen Hunger Force worth a watch if you can find the clip from season 2, episode 11. Okay, I'll try and find that. Joke of all butts with a 20 Danish. Any players of Fable 1, Jack of Blades is top tier. Axel Foley with a 5 Australian says Grim Graham Fleam notoriously did Foley on Fargate on Fargate season 2, notably the worst sounding season of them all.
Yeah, Grim Granfleem is known like as a menace in the Foley society.
Yeah.
Awkward fella with a $10 his first time paying to the real BBC rather than just as. But I love all you guys and your vids/live streams. Mauler, tell Rags that an internet stranger wishes him the best, please. Aww.
Will do.
And thank you. Otto Vanderballs with a $5 says the world will little note nor long remember what Starfleet says here, but I can never forget how Gary got more people to watch an action figure #legend. You're quite correct. It will vanish from public memory very quickly. Never to be brought up again. Angst Hidden with a $20 says, Gary, it was great meeting you and Melissa at Universal. I'd be thrilled if you made videos on Watchmen TV. I don't think FMC even had any effect on what happened in the finale. I only liked Lube Man.
But
he was also
yes, Egg. It was great meeting you too and hanging with you at Universal. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Watchmen season 1 review. I will. It was unfucking believably bad.
Indie Shade with the $5 says, wildest gay story on TV was on The Shield. Julian struggles, then marries a woman and has kids and has a happier life. Boost! Bungles Twanger with a $2 says 1970s animated Tarzan said Unk Bao Mangani. Okay.
All right.
MJ Bull with a $5 says the old Star Trek way of preventing senseless war was sometimes you have to judiciously use a phaser bank to a Romulan warbird's aft. Griff Nizzle with a $20 says, with the recent Buffy Firefly news, have any of y'all read the Buffy Your Angel comic? No. Continuation.
Gave it a shot once upon a time, and I did not like where the stories were going, so no.
No, I refuse to do it for Smallville as well, by the way. If so, are there any worth picking up? No. Or better to let sleeping dogs lie? Yes.
Yes.
Ben Peterson with a $5 says, saw Project Hail Mary over the weekend. Whenever Rocky said something smart for some unknown reason, it reminded me of Mauler. Ooh. Smart alien. Boys Jet Set with a $5 says, imagine saying you like Warski even though his underage girl came forward confirming the allegations. No idea what you're going on about. And apparently those, apart from
I know nothing about it.
Yeah, nonsense. So Bama Digger with a $5 says the last episode, and it's more of the casino are hilarious. Come on now. Bama Digger with a $5 says the last episode of Star Trek was May 13th, 2005, Star Trek Enterprise. Since then, it's been Abrams and Kurtzman Trek. Yeah, it's dreadful. I agree. Sad as well, because Enterprise was getting there. It's getting it. MJ, but that fucking finale was the worst.
Oh, God.
MJO, it's hideous. MJO Skyver with a $10 says, I watched Project Hail Mary twice on IMAX. I haven't been excited to see a movie on the big screen more than once since Godzilla -1. Can we get more of that escapism, please? Hard ask, I know. Mechanism Studios with a $5 says, thoughts on getting Silver Age comics signed by modern actors. Anson Mount signed Fantastic Four 46. First Black Bolt appearance in particular. I mean, I wouldn't personally, but
yeah, no. That'd ruin the comic.
Sorry, just got a massage.
A massage.
A massage. Yeah.
Another dick pic.
Abigail with a membership for 37 says there was going to be a Chuck Norris version of Clue, but it was cancelled because the solution was always Chuck in the library with the roundhouse kick. Boom. Nordstrom with a 300 Serbian dinar says if Capcom decides to remake Resident Evil 5, they need to bring in Gary as a consultant because he's the biggest African expert in the world. True story.
Yeah.
Bobo Maximus or Bobo Maximus with a $5 says, what are you guys doing on at 3 a.m.? Oh, right. I'm in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Reading, waiting for Neurotic on the flight. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Gatekeeping Nerdum. We need more gatekeeping. Bean Burritos with a $2 says, would you three say the line from Snakes on a Plane? I've had enough of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
What's the funny version where he says, I've had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Monday to Friday plane. That's right.
Maybe that was the line. Gordon Cadell with a £2 says, I'm homeless and under alcohol, but thanks for the laughs. Gordon, get yourself to a shelter, mate. Get yourself warm.
Shelter, meeting.
Yeah, meeting or a shelter. Find where your local meeting is. Get a sponsor. Don't put yourself through this, dude. The Skeleton King with a $2 says gun fans are known as gun tarts. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I'm happy with that. Black Blair with a $5 says there was a black female captain at the beginning of Star Trek 4. There was also one in the first season of TNG, and she was the youngest captain to ever get through the academy, to captain, youngest person to ever be promoted to captain. So there you go. She also got kicked in the face by Riker, or shot by Riker at the end, which is great. Tony has been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Tony. Crimson Cripple with a $2 says, Gary, are you going to do a watch party for Daredevil?
Maybe.
Ugh.
If I get my late Starfleet Academy is canceled video done and my supercut done.
I have been rewatching Born Again season 1 ready. Oof. And my fucking God, is that such an awful show, man.
Somebody asked me last night, do you guys think there is a chance that season 2 can be good?
We'll find out in a few hours.
I'm asking you now.
I'm extremely pessimistic.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care about any of this. I don't even want to watch it. I don't care. I can't stand fucking Disney Marvel. I don't want to watch any of this shit anymore. There's no even trying to review something like this as well. I'm not going to review Daredevil, by the way, folks. Trying to review it's just not fun. There's nothing fun that you can't rip. You can't do the sort of the stupidity so bad.
The only way I'll review it if it's fucking 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, or it just goes off a cliff and Kingpin's like working for Vanessa and it's like, it's,
don't. Kroom has been a member for 5 months. Thank you. Kuhaku has been a member for 27. Says glad to be here. Thank you. Glad to have you. YouTube just crashed. Toivakorhon with a €10 says Tamola, I think, why do you complain about these strong women characters in The Last Jedi? You get to look at women is the most hilarious argument for the movie.
That's like EFAB 3 or something. It's a really early one. It's a good video defending the virtues of TLJ by saying you get to look at women like Admiral Holdo.
What? That isn't an argument.
You get to look at women.
What was
Who said that? Which retard said that?
Oh, man. Chat will know. It's been a while.
Which retard said that? You watching TJ Hooker? Nice.
So
nail the shot. Happy birthday to Bill.
Remember when somebody said, I think it was Holding Hands, Laura Thok.
Manali?
Laura Thok and
Majorly. That's it.
Majorly.
Oh God. Yeah. So they posted that. I put up the picture of like, this is Star Trek now, and it's Tig Notaro and Laura Thok holding hands. That's pretty much the last image. And a certain person goes, well, you clearly don't like women. And I said, well, I verifiably like women more than you, because he's got a bunch of rainbow flags.
I saw that. Yeah.
It's fact.
Yeah, you could have ended that with.
I like women so much I'll have sex with them. Okay, one, for the last 20 something. Well, actually,
here we go. Here's a bot account, Trekkie fan, 30 years old. So you're not a Trekkie fan, then. Of course, Starfleet Academy was cancelled due to the massive outpouring of negative reviews from conservative whiners who didn't even watch the show. How could they review it and not watch it at the same time, you fucking spastic?
So, wait. They said we didn't watch the show?
Something you haven't seen, because, my God, they were surprisingly close to what happened in the episode.
We are really good at guessing and describe. Yeah. And then we described what happened in the show. Some of us showed either an image or clips of what we were referring to, and we guessed every time. Yes. We're that fucking good.
And it was on the screen as we were talking. Crazy.
That's been said about Drinker before.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm always just like, if you believe that, then you also believe that either that everybody he's ever spoken to on his show is in on it, right? Like we all lie, or that he's so good at lying about movies he's never seen that nobody as his guests have ever noticed.
They are absolute buffoons. But it's probably just some retired account anyway, so it don't matter. Snacks with a $2 says, as with the pilot reacting to symptoms in airplane. Yes. David with a $5 says, when you mentioned IP that you'd like to see a series of, any thoughts on Solomon Kane?
Hell yeah. It would never get made, but just thematically, the movie's good. The movie's good. With James Purefoy,
right?
Purefoy.
Yeah, I like the movie.
He was in Sharp, an episode of Sharp, by the way. I watched. The Wit with a $5 says, haven't read comics since the late 1990s. Think about getting back into it again. Any recommendations? Saints and Sinners, written by yours truly and yours truly. Morley and me are two of the 6 stories in there. Biggest seller for the Rippaverse last year.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm reading super chats. Anyway. Joe Smith with a 70 Canadian says, look forward to you guys' streams every week. Thank you so much for doing them. Joe, very generous. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Thank you for tuning in. It's the audiences that make the shows. Ricky RRV with a $5 says, can't believe all of Stranger Things is releasing on 4K, but not The Killer on 4K. Fucking dumb. Had ST been consistently good, I'd buy it too.
Yeah, no way I'd be buying
no way
4K for the series when there's 1.5 good seasons.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I would buy The Killer on 4K, but it's just how Netflix do their shit. It's all a risk assessment, right? Of like, well, people will buy Stranger Things, so it's probably worth it.
I can't believe One Piece isn't in 4K. That's fucking insane. But Frankenstein will be in 4K.
Marksman at 117B with a $2 says, watch Log Horizon as for the love of games. I will. I promise you I will. It is something I really do want to watch. And I can't remember exactly who it was. Forgive me. I think it was Legalize Adulthood. But somebody sent me the Log Horizon Blu-ray box set. So I gotta watch. Apparently it's some really good isekai. Wolf Tempest has become a member. Thank you, Wolf. DB with a £2 says, what game is Nerdrotic playing next? A+ Gamer.
Well,
it's a mystery.
I've not heard of that one.
Green Hat with a $10 says, I showed Starfleet Academy to my mother. She had a heart attack halfway through one of the episodes. She's good now, but we can now say that it was so bad it almost killed people. Oh my God, I hope that's a joke. If it's true, holy shit. We don't want Starfleet Academy killing off our people. What you showing off?
Squirrels or vape?
Squirrels are vaping e-cigarettes after mistaking Fruity Rose. Wow. That is what I
put on the bottom.
Today.
I'm like, haha, Disparu.
Clearly, we've played God here.
Yeah. What have we done? What have we done? Nathan Cassidy with a $5 says, on a funny note, just saw The Rock in the LA. Is it Moana?
But
Moana. Okay. Yeah. Trailer. All I have to say is, when did the head and shoulders guys start taking steroids?
It's just another fucking. I don't even like Moana. I don't care about Moana, but seeing the live action and the comparisons is already just like, oh God, here we go again.
It's way too old as well. Shouldn't that dude be like in his late 20s, 30s or something, or just mid 20s?
He's also wearing like a bodysuit. It's
I
just
know.
weird.
The Rock wearing a muscular bodysuit is the most bizarre thing I've seen.
It really is.
That's more bizarre than the wig he's fucking wearing. The Gist with Jared with a $5 says, Mauler, have you seen Undertone? I was quite impressed by the sound design, though the story was pretty formulaic.
Man, when I saw the trailer, so the idea is it's a podcaster who's in a house and some viewer sends in a bunch of audio files that are like progressively more and more scary, and shit starts going on in their house. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this could be really, really cool.
Yeah,
and all I've heard from people who've seen it is like, yeah, the sound is cool, story not so much. And I was like, oh.
Joel Watkins with a $10 says, did you all hear me? Lol. All the way from Vegas yesterday when the announcement was made about Kurtzman. It's time for you guys to come back to MFB here. I'll provide security. I'll make it so.
Millennium Fandom Bar. We might.
DB with a £2 says, Nerderotic, do you have room for UK refugees? Well, if he does, I'm the first one.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I mean, I'm not like J.K. Rowling.
Can I claim asylum?
Yeah. We got a room for you.
Fucking thinking about it. Take a 610 with a $5 says, when Ryan and Jeremy were on EFAP to go over what?
I just read ahead. Sorry, it is a favorite memory of mine in retrospect.
Which one's this? T-Rod.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, the right. I didn't see it, did I? Leaks. I still remember Mauler raising his voice and saying, "Ray kills Chewbacca." No.
It was just this list of. It's just like Game of Thrones season 8. You read it, you're like, no. What do you mean Ray kills Chewbacca? No. And then you watch the movie, you're like, right, okay.
Okay. Gary, you buying? Just asking. You buying?
Wow. Is that real?
No, that's totally AI.
I would totally. I've got an Acolyte figure. I've got like troll figures. Yes, I have like a little wall of shame. It's in my bathroom. So I've got like King Valkyrie and Captain Marvel.
Oh,
and some Acolyte figures right above the toilet.
DB with a £2 says, are the Kino Casino coming over for the FNT 400th episode?
No, I don't even know who we have for the 400th. Oh, I think I do.
What are we on? 3 9.
We're close. We're a couple
we're close
weeks away. We're a couple weeks away.
Sky Jumper with a $5 says, as is it true Alita 1 took over for Prime in the new comic series? Unfortunately, yes, it is. And it's shocking. Working after, by the way, after challenging Optimus for a fight and having him kick the shit out of her. Working man with a $5 says, gonna hit the gym, guys. I've lost 50 pounds since last September. First time I've been under 300 pounds in 15 years. Trying to get that peak walker body. You go.
Hell yeah.
GG. Mediocre Streams has become a member. Thank you, Mediocre Streams. Snacks with a $2 says, Unk is the sound made when drinking water. I'm out. I don't know, maybe. Bad Hombre Berkey with a $50 says, have you heard anything about a reboot of Blake 7? Have you ever reviewed Silent Running? Gary, great meeting you at Santa Fe. Chris from Montana.
Oh, wow, that was a while ago.
I have heard there's talk about rebooting Blake 7.
They can't pull it off because I'm forgetting the actor's name now, but it was all that one guy. What's his name?
No, I don't. I'd have to look it up. The
It's
guy
really-
with the blonde bot. I know who you mean.
No, the guy who's like the bad guy. Fuck. What's a Blake 7? It's a British series,
British TV series
of an eclectic crew on the board of a ship getting into adventures. Paul Darrow, thank you. Yeah, good. It was all him, man.
Doesn't end well.
No, it's really hardcore
Ballsy.
for when it
Yeah.
came out. Yeah.
Yeah, ballsy. Calioth with a $5 says, celebrating its first year release anniversary as any plans to revisit Atomfall with all the new DLCs released. I keep hoping to win a key from the studio. Win a key from the studio? I'll have to hit my contact up there. Maybe. I loved Atomfall. I thought it was a fucking great game. I had a great time with it. And I know they've added quite a few DLCs now. So it might be worth it. Yeah, it's certainly going to be something worth a replay. Kroon with a £5 says, your guesses are as good, Gary, that without even watching Starfleet Academy, Paramount are striking against your video you want to post. Impressive, that.
Yeah. The game I'm playing is Copyright Claim Simulator.
Hey.
We're on our Garrett, what is it? 6th or 7th version. Mahler's laughing. He's like, I've done like 20.
He's
I've never had to deal with this until now. This is the first time I'm dealing with this.
Bad Hombre Berkey with a $10 says, I meant Scottsdale, not Santa Fe. I'm on some new medical regime.
All good. We
And
saw you in
Dragon-
Scottsdale for the Ancient Civilization Summit.
Okay. And Dragon Wise with a 22-month membership. Thank you, Dragon Wise.
That's almost 2 years.
Boom. We are up to date. Done. Bang. Molly, anything you'd like to plug before we go, sir?
No.
Gary,
No.
anything you'd like to plug before we go, sir?
I really want to get this fucking Starfleet Academy super cut out. So I can do the Starfleet Academy Starfleet Academy's canceled video, which will be 2 days late. Would you guys still watch it? Well, I hope you will, because I'm still going to do it.
Should I do my supercut tomorrow? Should I just edit massive supercut tomorrow? Take 15 hours to fucking render.
Yeah. I mean, get it out. Mine was supposed to be out Thursday, last Thursday, but yeah.
Yeah, mine is like gonna. Yeah. Anyway, we've had that conversation.
Mine's 2 hours. Yours is 15.
Yes. Tomorrow, ripping a silverback on Eric's channel for issue 102. As things have now calmed down. Thursday video, and I'll be on Open Bar this Thursday. Friday FNT, and the guest is
Razor Fist.
Yes, that was announced on the show as well. Razor Fist. But Thursday I'll also probably be doing some Crimson Desert or stuff and things. Who knows? Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. As Ty Robs with a quick $2 says, thoughts on Wonder Man Season 2 announcement.
It'll be forgotten.
Why is that happening?
What?
Because it was critically acclaimed.
Well,
They are doing it.
Not.
It was not. It was bollocks.
Well, no, but the critics, by the corporate critics, the people they pay,
They
told them what they wanted to hear.
Everything is great.
Oh, fuck it.
Is it like really cheap to make? Is that why they're doing this?
It probably is.
73 billion in debt.
Yeah, Marvel's changing everybody. Oh, Wonder Man Season 2.
That's just...
It's because they really internally they really liked it. They did. It wasn't
good. They can waste the money for themselves.
Just because some of us have said, like, I watched it and it's not the worst thing they've done. It is completely forgettable. Like
it's got nothing to do with Marvel. It's got nothing to do with superheroes. No. It is literally 10 episodes, whatever it was, even though they're half hour, whatever. It's just Hollywood
circle jerk,
its own cock.
Hollywood circle jerk.
That's all it is. They're just sucking their own cock for the whole show. We mean something. We are meaningful. We are great. Our job isn't so important. Fuck off you. Anyway, so yeah, they're my thoughts on it.
That's Chris and I were talking about it, and it's like, wow, it's almost like a look back of what Hollywood used to be right before it falls off a cliff.
Did anyone watch the show?
Did you watch it all, Mahler? Yeah.
No. I'm talking. What were the viewership for the show? I don't think it was good.
I don't think it charted.
No,
it didn't come out that long ago.
Definitely shot it though.
It charted.
And they put it all out at the same time, remember, as well. Fucking hell. Anyway, massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you very much for your free time. Everyone who super chatted, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you so much indeed for supporting the channel. We'll be back next week on Gary's channel. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, beloved.
Bye.
Adios.